Anytime I'm considered the middle ground.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Pre-game show is underway. Chubbo is...
No Jesus tonight? Jesus canceled?
Hey, you need a microphone. You need a microphone.
Oh, where's my microphone?
That was gold, too.
Which one am I?
Not yellow,
Not yellow.
so blue.
That was absolute gold.
Except for you were talking to yourself.
I know.
Jesus canceled?
He canceled tonight.
Damn.
Can we get into that a little bit tonight?
Jesus?
Well, I'm always down to talk about Jesus, but just exactly how freaking soft we are as a society. We cancel stuff for anything. Literally anything.
They're just not as tough as you, Phil.
No, it has nothing to do with being tough. It has to do with looking for a reason not to go to work. It's true.
No, you're really true.
Well, I will interject right now.
I'll
This
be
is
quiet.
Guthrie Public Schools. This is not a virtual day. They will be making this day up tomorrow. So
Tomorrow?
Today's a virtual day.
today was a virtual day. Tomorrow is not a virtual day. It's a weather day. So this day will be tomorrow will be made up
Okay, well,
in the calendar.
Just humor me. I don't remember walking through ice-covered roads or blizzards out there. Why is it a weather day?
It has nothing to do with in town. It's the rural roads out in the southern part of the district.
I literally drove in rural roads today.
I
I'm just saying, it's just, and I'm trying to
don't
be
think
that
they're
guy.
doing it on purpose.
No, I'm not saying that, Chris. I'm saying that the society as a whole, we're just soft. I mean, I don't know how else to say it. We're soft. We are as a whole. I include myself in that. We're all just soft. Seriously.
I agree with you.
I mean,
I'm with you on
It's
this.
insane.
Chris will disagree with you. You know,
He's neutral, Cliff.
yeah, political
He's neutral,
guy.
Chris.
Yeah.
I would say if a bus goes in a ditch and 20 kids have to go to the hospital, you have to deal with that, or you deal with this and you make the day up when it's clear. I'm just giving you the other side of it. I'm just.
No, I know that. I'm just trying to see where the horrible roads and the horrible weather is. Literally, people driving everywhere today. Literally everywhere. I know this morning it was pretty nasty. I get it. But tomorrow it's like sunny and 32. I guess they're going to say warms up, melts, and then very cold weather. Yeah, a lot of kids in 2025 are walking to school.
Well, if you live within a mile of your school, you can't get a bus ride.
Okay. What we're going to do if we ever have any real weather. A bunch of people not going to make it.
I didn't see negative 2 degrees anywhere on the forecast yesterday, tomorrow.
Do what?
I didn't see negative 2 degrees anywhere on the
I
forecast
didn't either.
tomorrow.
Literally didn't see it anywhere. It says 32 degrees.
I think I saw 18, 19.
Well, wind chill. Yeah, maybe it's wind chill is going to be really cold.
Maybe wind chill could reach that, I guess.
Thursday, high of 33. Low of 13.
That's why we're talking about lows. I mean, we're not talking about
Yeah, well,
highs.
low of 13. I mean,
Commute time is going to be
okay.
in the morning time. It's not, you don't go out.
I'm obviously in the minority here. I'll just.
You're in the majority because
I'll
I'm
let it
with
go.
you.
Well, Chris is giving me evil Chris eyes.
Well,
right
is that, no, just because you,
Just because I have an opinion, he's giving me
Well,
evil Chris eyes.
no,
Here it comes.
here's
I'm
what
not
it
even
is.
looking at it.
He's giving an opinion, but then I give the other side, and it's,
No.
it goes complete opposite. off.
No. You can give
I
me.
mean, you can't even look at
You
me.
can give me. I can look at you, but look at it. That judgmental.
Well, you're the one saying
you're being the old man. You're being this. That's all I see when I see his face. I mean, I love you, and got great hair today.
I see no beard when I see his face.
No beard.
I'm just giving the other side of
No,
it.
I got it. No, everybody has opinions.
That's why
Mine doesn't matter. I mean, I don't have a vote. I mean, so it doesn't matter. I was just expressing
not the
mine.
deciding vote, but
No, right. I think a lot of people agree with me on this.
I went to a ditch in the elementary bus, and they made us get off, walk to someone's house.
Do what?
I went in a ditch in elementary on a bus, and they made us get off and walk to someone's house.
Y'all okay?
That would not change. That would not happen today. That's for sure.
Everybody gets old.
I know teachers love these days.
Today, they might not like tomorrow because they got to make that day up.
Yeah.
Yeah, my kids got bombarded with a ton of work today, and we had no help.
No help.
Well, no help. It's virtual day. They didn't have no help.
You know what the teachers report on virtual days?
No.
Yeah, they do. They're supposed to.
Easy.
Welcome to the Open Mic Podcast with Chris Evans and Phil Nichols, along with Ronnie Phillips. The Open Mic Podcast is part of the Second Banana Media Podcast Network. Coming to you live from Guthrie, Oklahoma, inside the Second Banana Media Studios, here's Chris Evans.
Hello and welcome. It is the Open Mic Podcast, Wednesday, February 12th, 2025. Hope you're staying warm. It's 24 degrees. Feels like 14, I think is what I saw on the weather app just moments ago. And I'm telling Phil, if it's like 2 or 3 degrees,
Oh, it's cold.
I mean, 20 degrees colder than this, how cold?
no, it's cold. There ain't no doubt it's cold.
That wind goes,
freezing out
that,
Yeah, it's cold. I don't like
wind,
it.
that wind rips right through you, man.
Yeah, it
Golly,
does.
Man.
And people that live in Alaska, watch these shows that's like living in Alaska.
Well, it's a dry cold.
But I'm watching they say it's negative 48 degrees today and Hummel's outside chopping wood and he's out there with like a pair of suspenders on and gloves and a beanie. And he's cutting wood and you're like, okay, these people are built different than the rest of us.
Crazy.
Tough people.
But boy, hope everything is going well. I think we had a lot of topics to get us through the 9 o'clock up to the 9 o'clock hour.
Oh, boy.
Tonight, Phil tired? 50% tired?
I feel good today.
Okay.
Yeah, I started a new pre-workout. Now this is part of the. Tanya's probably watching. She can verify this.
Cocaine?
No, not that intense for pre-workout, but
Heroin.
no, that brings down. But
Heroin's above cocaine, right?
I don't know, Chris. I'm proud to say I don't know.
I would think heroin. I think cocaine leads to heroin. I would think.
How did this come up?
Well, I thought maybe you were starting. One
Went from
drug leads to
pregame
another.
to
This is the
Illegal
pre-workout
drugs,
thought I was talking about. A little over-the-counter pre-workout.
My bad, no.
Next thing I know, we're talking about heroin. No,
I don't know where it came from.
Oh boy. So, but
It is a
pre-workout.
shot, right? Heroin shot. Okay.
But I think. Oh, now I got me hitting my veins. That ain't good. So, but
do, they make a three.
Tanya got new pre-workout. You guys ever done pre-workout?
I don't know what
I try to quit.
It's
That's
supposed
what
to
you do
give-
before you work
Yeah,
out.
like gives you a little boost of energy. I now know that's not a lie.
I just use the smelling salts.
What
Tanya-
or
no,
Kool-Aid.
No, well, I mix Kool-Aid in mine too. But okay, so today she got this new pre-workout. So I grab it and I throw a couple scoops in there and put about 6 ounces of water, and I always mix a little sugar-free Kool-Aid in mine for taste. Shake it up, chug it. You're supposed to do it about 30 minutes before you work out. So I'm time it pretty right. About 25 minutes after I took it, we head to the gym. It's about a 5-minute drive to the gym from our house. About halfway there, my head starts itching.
Your head.
Literally, my head was itching. And then Tanya goes, "You okay?" I said, "Why?" She goes, "Your head is beet red." I said, "That pre-workout, I'm kind of itchy and stuff." She goes, "How many scoops did you do?" I said, "Well, how many am I supposed to do?" She said,
250 grams?
She said a half. I said, "I did 2." So there's a lesson in this. Read the directions, first thing.
What's that?
That's right. And so I still got a little bit of a pre-workout buzz. Yeah, going on. Pre-workout high.
Now, is your pre-workout's usually in the morning?
Yeah.
So your high still going?
No, this was this afternoon.
Oh, it's afternoon.
I went to the gym this morning, did cardio, stretched a little bit, went out and worked today, and then went back home, picked up the bride, picked up the bride, and I'm going to be evidently I'm going to start being a police officer or firefighter here. They make the most money. Add that topic to the conversation.
Yeah, I
You
don't
ready for
have
that one?
I don't have any numbers or information to pass along.
The request has been made. But just full of energy right now. Ronnie, I'll get you some pre-workout. Do 3 of them.
I ain't scared.
Brittany Timmons says, good evening.
Good evening.
Carrie Affleck says, hello, friends. T. Fred's got a lot of stuff he wants to talk about. T. Fred wants to talk about the Fox Super Bowl score bug. He wants to talk about the fight between Stitt and Walters.
Okay.
And he wants to talk about the chamber banquet.
Chamber banquet was great. Very successful. Great job by the staff and the committee that helped put all that together. A lot of hard work went into that.
It was all right.
It was a great night.
Yeah, it's a good night.
I have no idea what Fox Sports score bug is. What's that?
Other than the fact we ate last.
Not last. We were close, but not last.
Yeah, definitely not the last, not even the last group.
That's right.
Second to last group.
Second to last group.
Group. Yeah.
Group.
Food was really good.
Yeah, I
If I made a mistake. If I had to do it all over again, would have just had the beef tips things.
so you went all 3
I
proteins?
did. And they were all good.
Yeah.
They were all good.
I tried all 3.
Yeah, but boy, I would have just that beef was
I wish
good.
there was a little honey in those carrots, but those cooked carrots
those
are all.
carrots.
Phil had
So
the record. Did you set the record last
I had just
Thursday?
I just had just a little bit of below he had, but I piled mine up pretty high too.
Phil piled up on the carrots.
Yeah.
Those carrots were amazing. But I love cooked carrots.
Yeah, I ate
Love cooked
I ate
carrots.
Jay
Do you see
Stedigan's
Kingfisher
portion.
from here?
Yep. There's the fries. Fry Angus sitting right over there. Great people.
Yeah, we gave out some awards. I got to get those on the news page. I might try to
Ronnie
get
and I
that
didn't
tomorrow.
get one. That's a bunch of crap.
We had to present, or we didn't get.
We
an
don't get to
award.
present. We don't get awards. Maybe we need to evaluate how we're doing live.
I thought for sure one of us could win Citizen of the Year.
Something.
What would you win? What would
Citizen of the Year.
Oh,
Citizen of the
yeah.
Year?
Or I mean,
I do all kinds of stuff.
Like what?
Well, I work for the school. I coach.
Well, those are
I
jobs.
help you out.
Those are,
else?
you get paid for those.
stand by when I do my list. You can't say that to me. Go ahead.
Oh, you get paid
Like kind,
in kind.
in kind.
Yeah.
Is that what you call it? In
Yeah.
kind.
I run campaigns.
Political
Campaign behind closed doors, of course. Nobody knows about it, but
Very active in your church.
very active in church.
I'm looking for the separation here
What's separation?
from what everyone else does. A lot of that stuff. Everyone goes to church. Everyone goes to work.
Everybody doesn't go
No,
to
go
church.
to church. A lot of people go to church, but they don't mean it.
Everybody doesn't go to work.
Just being there is a big part of it. Whether they're what
Really,
they
that's
do.
enough. Just
No, that's
mail
not
it in.
enough. It's
Just
not
mail
enough.
it in.
Hey, they
It's
get-
100%
they
not
get
enough.
there.
It's not enough.
Go ahead, Ronnie. I'm
We
with you on
talked about this. It ain't enough just because you go to church.
I got a
Just
text
because you
today
go to
about-
So
church
people
doesn't mean
who
anything.
don't
I
go
got
to
a text
church.
today about that.
Some people who just go to church just for looks to make it look good. And
Some people
Jesus-
that don't go to
Jesus
church that
knows.
live their
Are
lives.
you judging?
Oh no, not at all. No, he's just making an assessment. Okay. It's a lot like lobbyist.
Surely we're-
it's
yeah.
a lot like lobbyist consultant.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
same
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right.
Okay.
But there's a lot of people.
We don't want to judge because that's
Well, no, you wouldn't want to do that. But like you can, you can. There's a lot of people that don't go to church that are faith driven, believe in Jesus Christ, your Lord and Savior, and
you
do the
honor
whole
him.
thing.
You honor him by going to church.
Well,
though.
you can honor him in a lot of ways.
That's true.
Well, you can.
You can.
You can. I mean, it's not just church, is what I'm saying.
Correct. Absolutely.
Yeah. That's
But you go to church all the time.
well, I go
Well-
2-3 times a week.
Yeah,
Minimum 2.
minimum 2. Because of the food, or what's the
Sweet tea.
sweet tea?
Sweet.
Saturday's 4 o'clock. Got the best sweet tea in the state.
Carrie says she liked the beef tips the best
Oh, they were
at the
so
banquet. Cousin Nate made an appearance at the banquet for the first time.
Yeah,
So the
he
banquet
did.
was a good time. I even scored some of Carrie's pretzels and caramel puffs, and they were delicious.
Were being the key word there.
I had to eat my cheesecake first because I was so hungry.
I didn't get to it.
You didn't eat it all.
I had a couple of beef tips. That's all I was able
Did you like them?
Yeah, we were good.
They were good. I
Yeah.
mean, they were tender. They were good flavor. It was good.
So asked a lot of people. Cousin Nate, I don't think he's a big salmon guy, but he said he liked the salmon.
Salmon was good.
Salmon.
Chicken was my least favorite of 3, but it was still good. It was
Yeah.
prepared well. Wasn't dry. It was
Salmon
good.
was all right, yeah.
Yeah, salmon was fine.
Yeah.
Somebody beat my record on drinking beers.
Yeah.
We have photo evidence of it.
Yeah, lots better.
It was 80s theme. A lot of great outfits out there. I saw
Yeah, there was some good
cousin Nate and his wife
That was
Jacqueline.
classic.
Yeah.
That was classic.
Jackie had with
That was awesome.
The camcorder. That was a big old camcorder.
So I thought there were some cool outfits out there. So I
lobster
thought it
bits,
was.
yeah.
Thought it was a. Cousin Nate said the soup was
Lobster.
the
Lobster
favorite.
bisque was on point.
That
yeah.
was
There
on
was
point.
soup there? We had
lobster
Lobster bisque, yeah. It was,
Yeah, I remember
so
that.
good.
it was on
Lobster
point. It was
bisque.
good.
They had the little oyster crackers too. Oh,
good.
so good.
No, it was good.
Yeah.
Jennifer's, the outfits were the best. EMI won the best business outfit.
Did they do an individual?
No individual.
think
It was
so,
a business. Business.
That was well deserved.
They win it. They win it every year.
They came all in.
They're all in on a lot of nonprofit
Yeah.
stuff and chamber
They're
stuff.
good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're big on that stuff. So, this is Huss, by the way. Jennifer Horton is Hussy.
Oh no, I knew that.
Yeah, I did too.
We knew it.
call her that.
For the audience, though. Her husband, what's that?
Can't call her hussy.
Her husband's Huss. We have to call her Hussy.
No, that's rude.
No, it's not.
No, it's his rules. That was
It
Mr.
is,
Husband's
yeah.
rules.
You
He goes-
follow his rules.
He goes, I'm Huss.
That's right.
So,
What's Hussy?
I'm a man of the Lord. I'm not calling any woman a hussy unless she really is.
She's not.
That's why
She's a good woman,
I know.
but that's what we call her.
I'm not calling her hussy.
Well, you don't have
Call
to.
Jennifer.
That's fine.
Jennifer.
There you go.
you're not judging us, are you?
We're getting ready to get in a
Hussy?
fight over Hussy. What's this all about?
Hussy. It's terrible.
It's not terrible.
It's terrible.
Oh boy. Oh no.
He called her the other Huss. I mean, he's been Huss longer than she has.
Yeah. You've known him basically your whole life, right? Long time.
For a long time, yeah.
A lot of years. now.
But if he's not around, we call her Huss.
We do.
He doesn't know.
Right, but out of respect to Mr. Huss, he's Huss, she's Hussy.
I passed the gavel to Huss.
Yeah. Well, after you broke it.
Oh, you
Yeah, I was there.
weren't there,
I was absolutely there when you broke the gavel.
were you?
In the afternoon.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Because I had to go home and iron your damn jacket.
Point of order.
Oh.
Who?
Tanya I had to take the jacket home so Tanya could iron it. I could have ironed it.
Could have.
No, I could have. I'm a good ironer.
But you were looking to take full credit.
Well, always. What the hell's different about that? Right?
The broken gavel. Your invoice is coming. That cheap thing. I did you a favor breaking that thing.
Brittany's all about sending invoices.
Oh yeah,
away.
she's all
Holy
about
cow.
invoice.
She sent me an invoice 5 seconds after the banquet was over. What was that all about?
You didn't get time to get your suit off.
Couldn't even get my very nice tuxedo
Yeah.
fluffy shirt off.
Yeah.
I wore that around all weekend last weekend.
By the way, I'd be curious what Jen's. I don't want to be judged by Ronnie. I wonder what Jen's maiden nickname was.
Well, I'd like to know.
Oh, Horton. Is that the maiden name? Horton.
That's the maiden name, not nickname.
My maiden name, nickname.
I can tell you what her nickname was from her last name.
Correct. That's yeah.
What would it be?
No, I'm not saying it because it's not true.
I mean, you're calling her hussy. I mean,
No, that's a term of endearment. This is an outright insult.
I don't know what you're talking about.
How you
what's
do?
the word?
No.
Ton?
Stop.
Was she big or
ton?
ton?
Ton. Yeah, ton.
Ton.
Oh, ton.
Hey, ton.
1 ton. Here she comes. 1 ton.
1 ton. 1 ton. The board wants me to bring in the money.
Oh boy.
Got bills to pay for.
Takes 6 weeks to get in it. Takes 6 weeks to get confirmation and 6 minutes to get in it. Jeez.
Carrie Affleck. There's a restaurant in Tallahena
That's correct.
called
Tallahena.
No.
the Hateful Hussy Diner. Diner.
The Hateful Hussy Diner.
That's correct. I've ate there.
That's awesome. That's a great name. Been around a long time. The name like that, you'd think
You
so.
have to be in business for
Right.
a long time.
Right.
I think I've had that. Maybe not. I don't remember. I've been to Tallahena, though.
Tallahena.
Tallahena.
Good football team this year. Mm-hmm. First time in a long time.
Did they win state?
State runner-up.
Negative.
I can't even remember. It seems like a year ago.
They got
It
destroyed.
wasn't. It was just a couple months ago.
I know, but it seems like a long time ago already to me. Is it not to you guys?
No, you're old.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
Borrowed time?
I feel like it was just the other day. You got a story about Eddie Faulkner being old?
I don't believe so. I don't think we need to share that to the public.
Oh.
I think that's just confirmation. I was giving him my condolences. He lost, in all seriousness, seriously, condolences to Eddie and to this individual's family. Somebody that Eddie used to work with, his previous employer. And
Up in the Tulsa area.
she passed away, and I asked him, I said, was she older? He says, yeah, she's 59. We almost needed a new city manager.
It was almost like, well, yeah, she was pretty old. I mean, yeah, she was
59.
59.
She was 59.
Yeah.
I just looked at him, I said, really?
Well, it's doubled his age, so
Well, yeah,
see how
he's
that-
12. Right?
Yeah, see how that would go. Yeah. So yeah, banquet was good. Congratulations to all the winners.
Maybe next year.
I don't know. According to Chris, we're not qualified for anything.
No, I was looking for what would
Well, you didn't.
above and beyond, like the volunteer of the year. I didn't know who he was, but boy, it just kept going. You ever let anybody borrow your car just to?
Yes. Keep going.
Well,
Have we brought kids into our house? Yes. Keep going. What else?
this past year.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know it was just this year.
It's a yearly award.
Oh,
Yeah.
just
It's
this
a
year?
Yeah.
Oh, as a matter of fact, yes, this year we did.
That's not a yearly award. They talked about stuff that she did in the city council. The one this year
Was a he.
City council.
Was a he?
No, it was a her.
It was a he.
The volunteer.
No.
Was a he.
Yeah.
The winner Citizen of the Year was a she.
Correct.
Right.
And they talked about her past things that she did. Wasn't this year?
Very well deserving, by the way.
Very well
Miss
deserving.
Linda.
But
As was the
it's not
volunteer.
necessarily a yearly thing
I think Chris is just making up rules to make us look
because they
bad.
talked about plenty of stuff that she used to do in the 80s and 90s. If that was a criteria, then you shouldn't even brought that part up. Defend yourself.
Who nominated? You got to be nominated.
What the hell are you for?
I'm on the selection committee.
You can still nominate.
This is our chance.
I don't want to
What
nominate.
good
We
is
had
it-
two people
what
on the
good
board.
is it having connections if we can't take advantage of it?
We had him and Sarah.
I could have nominated
Had him
you.
and Sarah.
You know what? I apologize.
I apologize.
All right.
Had him and Sarah that made these selections. We didn't even get.
It's ridiculous.
We're only 50% of the panel or part of the.
You only got to sway one vote. It's easy money.
I expect more of you next year.
What do we pay you for?
Jeez. It's ridiculous.
So if you get it next year, it's because you wanted it.
Well, I'll take it however.
Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, you can't earn anything.
When you do make your nominations, you cannot nominate yourself.
You can't?
I almost overlooked it when people nominate themselves.
See, that bothers me.
Ooh, that's
that bothers me.
Phil, you just write it up and I'll
That's
submit
like
it.
giving yourself a nickname. It's just not cool.
You write up your nomination. I'll
You gave
submit it
yourself
for
a
you.
nickname during football broadcast,
Well, Falcon, yeah. I mean, that's a cool name.
but yeah,
But it was a joke, and then somebody on the broadcast team didn't let it go.
Oh yeah.
Good Lord. I'm just going to start ignoring him. It
was
too
that
much.
a lesson learned?
Oh, yeah. No, there was a lesson learned. Yeah. It was a joke.
Well, got that part out of the way.
Guess so.
So what do you want? Volunteer of the year, citizen of the year, lifetime achievement award? What do you want?
Yes.
So you want 3 awards in 1 year?
No, you can spread them out.
Spread them out.
Yeah, do it quickly. I'm getting older. Sometimes a girl just likes to be asked to the dance.
You were there.
Well, evidently, I wasn't nominated.
No, you weren't nominated.
Right.
Yeah.
Again, a failure on your part.
Not a failure on my part.
Oh, I think so.
Went through the nomination list, made
Whatever.
decisions.
Whatever.
Phil should be at least ambassador of the year.
Yeah, no.
No, he's not ambassador.
Why not?
He's not ambassador.
He speaks at every coffee.
I do.
Well, there's ambassadors there. There's
That's
people
just
there all the time.
How about Big Mouth of the Year?
The chamber does not offer that.
Well, what if we added that award?
Yeah. Brittany's
that's what-
Brittany's job is bringing the money. All we have to do is write her check.
Yeah, that's
And
what I could. I mean, I'm shooting for that one.
What's it called?
Big Mouth of the Year.
Well, we were already about 20 minutes over the 9 o'clock.
That's your fault.
Yeah, but
That's not my fault.
that
You're the
bothers-
MC.
That bothers me too. Why are we in such a damn hurry to get out of there?
Yeah,
It's a night of partying and fun and celebration, and we act like we have to be out of there at 9.
I get feedback every year on that thing.
Well, ignore them, just like you ignore nominating Ronnie and I for an award. I mean, you've proven you can do that.
Oh,
I think if anything, you should make the nomination speeches or the presentation speeches under 2 minutes.
Jeez.
Some of those went on for 10 to 15 minutes.
Oh, so when if someone nominates Phil, they can only go for about 30 seconds.
17 minutes. not a second over 17 minutes.
Well, no, I mean, if it's us, then yes, they can speak as long as they want.
Phil, for board member of the year. That's what he wants. I mean, that's what he.
I don't deserve that.
Oh, you deserve citizen of the year. A volunteer. I'm trying to think of what do you want?
Well, as we're talking through it, I've come to realize everybody's doing a pretty good job. I really don't deserve anything at this point.
I can never get volunteer of the year. When all these people they get volunteer of the year, it's a pretty good list of people they've had for volunteer of the year over the years. There's a lot of people.
I think we'll just
great
be
volunteers.
Oh no, a lot of great volunteers.
We'll just always be the guys who, well, maybe not,
Maybe not.
who just present an award to somebody. I mean, that'd just be nice to just do that.
Yeah, those aren't easy because you got to write the speech.
It's so easy. I can write a speech. Here, when we write
Who writes the speech? Just get them talk from your heart.
we write a speech.
You still want to write it out.
Why?
Well,
No, seriously, why? If you really believe it, it'll
you
just
want to
come
do
out.
That's
well,
right.
You got to remember all their accolades and all this stuff.
That's
Okay.
like having a guy.
All right.
That's like having a guy talk at a funeral about a guy that died, and he has to have a list because he didn't really know him.
Okay. I need a 2-minute speech on John Vance. Go.
John Vance.
Yeah.
John Vance, originally from Edmond, Oklahoma. He's a great contributor to. What you're talking about yourself, right?
No, you're
About the person?
you're presenting
Okay.
to John Vance. You're giving John Vance the
Citizen of the Year.
No.
What did he get 2 years ago?
because I had to write that and Master Chapels.
Yeah.
It's the.
Here you go, Phil. There's your speech.
Ladies and gentlemen, David gathered an honor, a visionary whose dedication and entrepreneurial spirit have
Wow.
significantly
Yeah.
impacted Oklahoma
No,
automotive
Phil
landscape.
can do this without.
No, it's okay. You said you said write
write
it
a
out.
speech.
You said it should
You,
come.
you said it's
said write it
so
out.
hard. It's not as easy as
not
they-
hard. He
You
just
got to
went
write a
to
speech. I literally just,
ChatGPT
I
and
just
wrote it out.
literally just wrote a 30-minute
Phil,
speech right there.
Phil says you shouldn't do that.
I've never written a speech. I've given a lot of speeches in my life.
Okay, tell me more about John Vance.
No, it's got to be something that you really believe.
Look
I
at
mean,
this.
going up to it, I would have more than 2 seconds to prepare to talk about John Vance. I'm just saying you don't have to write a speech.
Man, look at that. That's-
Different ways of doing
Look
it.
at that. Look at that.
Chat, we don't even need college anymore. We got ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Oh, Gummerson Lifetime Achievement
That's
Award.
what it was.
Thank you, Brad.
Well deserved.
I can't remember what those.
All joking aside, though, when you think about people that have done a lot for a community, John's way up there.
He was there Thursday.
Yep, he was there. Remember, he was in Hawaii
Last year.
when he got the award.
Yep.
Because they did the video for. I mean, it was really cool.
I agree, Phil. I'm so tired of people complaining how long it is. It's a night of honor, pride, kindness.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care if we're there till 10. We're there till 10. If we're there till 10.
People spend a lot of money on their outfits. They should wear more than an hour. and a half.
I look forward to that event every year.
Yeah, just like anything in the world, not everyone's going to be on par with that.
Well, they can leave.
Yeah, and some did.
I like Freddie's speech. That was pretty
Whose?
funny. Freddie's.
That was good.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, he did a good job. Miss Linda had a busy week.
I think everyone who presented read from a script, if I'm
Sure.
right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Miss Linda had a very busy week, Citizen of the Year. And the John Gummerson from the Logan County, help me out,
United Way.
United Way. What's the official name of that?
Not John Gummerson. Kenneth Mitchell.
Kenneth, I apologize. Yeah, Kenneth Mitchell. Yeah, Kenneth was a real stalwart with United Way. Did a lot of work for him over the years. That was awesome.
All right.
Big week.
T. Fred, what else, T. Fred? You want to talk about the chamber banquet? T. Fred, you want to talk about Stitt Walters?
Yeah. What was
Halftime. You want to talk about Fox,
that what he was referring
the
to?
score bug, the Fox score bug.
What is this? What was that?
It's
Oh,
it's the scoreboard strip.
The lower third.
Oh, stupid. Just like the halftime show.
you guys,
I'm just old, though, according to everybody on Facebook. If you're old, you didn't get it.
Well, and Eddie.
About the halftime show?
Yeah.
I immediately went on and said it was the worst thing I've ever seen in my life, which is true. The performance was terrible. I had to, until I went back and listened to it a whole bunch of times after learning what happened. I don't understand a word he said. There's no flow to the rap music anymore. They're just saying words with music. So the music itself was terrible.
That guy's won like 22 Grammys.
Yeah.
And it's up for a Pulitzer?
Yeah.
Won a Pulitzer.
Won a Pulitzer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was awful.
But listen, I'm not a fan of rap. but I just legitimately could not understand anything he was saying.
I couldn't either.
Couldn't understand a word he's saying.
Not saying the words themselves. I couldn't understand what was coming out of his mouth.
Yeah, and a lot of people, and I didn't like the rap, but doesn't mean 20 million people in the United States didn't like it. I'm just saying.
Well,
I think a lot of people loved it.
Yeah.
No, that's.
I think once you understand what he was talking about, then after I went
Right.
back and listened to it,
After the
I
fact.
said, okay, that's really, really good. That's really, really smart because him and Drake have this beef. And then learning about the beef and all that stuff, I was like, oh my gosh,
Is that
is really good.
So that's the great message to grown ass men that have a beef with each other.
That's the way we're living
That's
these
the
days.
message.
Yeah.
That is, totally
So dumb.
I don't have time and energy to learn about the beef.
Right,
And then-
right.
That's.
I want to
Phil and I
understand
have a
it.
beef every day, so now we're going to talk
By
about
the hour.
Now we're going to talk about it.
I want to understand it.
No one cares.
I want to understand it.
about their beef.
Actually, a lot of people care.
Oh yeah, that's true. They do care. But I'm like,
Because they live vicariously through.
Well,
these
that's
celebrities.
Yeah,
that's
I
social
don't get
media.
that.
That's social media. People want to know what other celebrities are doing
don't
on a
get
daily
it. I
matter.
don't.
I don't either.
Yeah,
I want to know.
I got
I
too
want-
much time and energy on other things to worry about that.
that, and on social media, I want to know what my friends and their kids are doing at this stage of my life. It's a great way to keep up
And
with
how to
people's
win
life.
awards.
Well,
Yes.
I mean, I know how. I just haven't been writing a big enough check. But no, but I just don't. It has nothing to do with me
And that doesn't
hating
mean
rap.
doesn't mean you're racist either, right?
Well, I mean, in today's world,
It wasn't very diverse either. I would have liked to seen a more diverse halftime show.
And then I heard, they kept saying, well, he's calling out pedophiles.
Well, they had to take that word out because I guess that those rap songs or what have a lot of that word.
I agree. Pedophiles are bad.
Very, very bad.
Yeah, I mean, so I'm not.
I think 99.9% of
Would
people
agree with that.
would
Everybody
agree.
but the pedophiles would agree with that. But
I don't think he's breaking any new news there.
No
Yeah.
earth-shattering
Yeah,
news
yeah,
there.
yeah.
We're against the pedophiles.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think for me, as
I think
a
it's
guy,
just a platform.
as a guy that was the target, where it says, "Well, they're old, they're this," it went over your head, like implying we're dumb or something. No. It doesn't mean we're dumb. It means we don't pay attention to that kind of music.
And Serena Williams was a dancer
I
for
guess.
Well,
something.
that's Drake's ex-girlfriend. That's why.
Okay.
Oh, that was all
Yeah.
part of the childish ass adults acting like
it was
children.
the whole
Yeah.
part of the show, which I think that's what intrigued everybody is because the platform that a guy did a diss on another rapper because rapping diss. Chris, when we were young, we cared about the Biggie and Tupac.
Yeah, but
we cared about the Tupac and Biggie situation back then because we were younger.
That's back when they were killing each other for
Yeah,
that stuff.
yeah.
Now they just write songs.
Now they just write songs. Back then they wrote songs and they would kill you. These days they just write songs. But no, I think that's just they use the Super Bowl platform to do a diss on a certain guy, which was
What do you win the Pulitzer for?
I don't know. Probably a rap song. I don't know.
I don't know where the Super Bowl is next year, but wherever it's
DeMarco
at,
Murray's going to Penn State.
is it confirmed?
I just saw it here.
he's staying.
Is he staying?
He's staying.
Oh, that was a day ago.
Yeah, he was
yeah,
sorry. He was in talks, but he's staying. But yeah,
He uses his
Is that a good decision by him?
well. He's OU guy.
Well, no, I get that, and I understand.
He's been doing
side
that
of it.
last couple of years. He flirted with Ohio State last year. I think he's
raised.
getting more money.
But I would also say that if you go to Penn State, now you have an additional tree, more connections, different people, different plot of people. Maybe your career can go faster at Penn State. I don't know.
what's his if he played at OU? So you got to imagine that's his New York Yankee job. So what's his goal? NFL or I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's
because
something we have to know.
the other positions are from the same. I think running backs coach.
He's
not an offensive coordinator.
So you probably never be a coordinator.
I would say no.
Yeah,
I mean,
so-
he's a Vegas guy. I think the last place he wants to be is in Penn State, where it's freaking cold.
Yeah, no, that's good. Oklahoma's probably cold enough for him.
Oklahoma's probably cold enough for him, and
that's
he's
a good
making
point.
he's at his alma mater. He's making a lot of money. It's okay to use that leverage to gain
What
more
is
money.
he making
every year?
800,000.
For a running backs coach, that ain't bad pay.
No, that's pretty good.
He's a good, obviously probably a good coach, but he's even a better recruiter.
and he's an Oklahoma guy.
Yeah, OU. Yeah.
I mean, because remember when the name who shall never be repeated again in Oklahoma,
Rhett Bomar?
Tebow.
when the coach went to Southern California.
Tebow.
Okay.
Yeah.
When he went to Southern California, wasn't he the one that kind of confronted him in the locker room, according to reports?
Yeah.
Yeah, say what you got to say and get out of here.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
You know.
So Super Bowl 60. Thank you, T. Fred. But T. Fred just
What is Super Bowl? What was this Super Bowl?
hold on. This was Super Bowl 59.
Oh, okay.
Super Bowl 60 is played at Santa Clara, California.
San Francisco.
Yeah, I think that's the birthplace or the origination of Metallica. So a lot of people are wanting Metallica as next year's Super Bowl because that's their home.
I want
base.
a Morgan Wallen and Luke Combs halftime show. That'd be awesome.
What, we can't get country singers?
I don't think they bring in the numbers like
Like rap? Probably.
rap.
Well, it's gonna be on the base, so it's definitely
I
gonna
don't
be
know.
rap.
But
But if it's anybody, it's going to be high numbers.
oh, Beyonce, she's a country singer now.
Oh yeah, yeah. Goes to country music artist album of the year.
Oh, yeah. Greatest ever.
By the
All time.
Grammys, I mean.
All time.
And then I saw something after that that says, why didn't Bone Thugs and Harmony get a country album of the year for that remember the old country song they sung? Bone Thugs and Harmony, Ghetto Cowboy.
Yeah,
Ghetto Cowboy. That was a way better country song than what she sung.
And the Super Bowl was trash.
Yeah, pretty boring.
I mean, the Chiefs, they just got manhandled. That was terrible.
T-Fred, you can get country singers for the halftime show on Thanksgiving Day games.
What?
Country singers are only good for
Oh, is that what it is?
Only, yeah, not for Super Bowl. Kenny G, the saxophone.
Yeah, great guy.
Is that the OSU head softball coach?
Oh, no, that's Gillespie.
Oh, Gillespie.
Gillespie. Kenny G, does everyone know when is the Kansas City Chiefs Super Bowl parade? Can't find it anywhere. Asking for a friend. Ronnie, you probably answer that better than
Oh,
us.
they're not having one.
Oh, they're not?
No.
How's Travis? Is he okay?
No, how's Connor?
He was pretty pissed first half. Then I told him, I said, look, son,
Did he accept it?
I said, in my opinion, it's always good for me to get your ass whipped. You take your head out and say, man, you guys just kicked our butts. That's just the way it is today.
Move on.
Then to rather lose in overtime. I'd much rather get my butt kicked than lose in overtime in a game like that. People will do it. People will disagree with me.
Yeah.
If you played in overtime, it probably means you played good.
Lots of people will disagree with me, but if
played crap.
in the grand scheme of things, if you're not going to win, I'd much rather get my butt kicked.
They just played terrible.
They
though.
played awful.
I
They ain't
mean,
played that. They ain't played that bad in 2 years.
That's one of the worst games Patrick Mahomes has ever had.
Yeah, it was bad.
The offensive
Credit to the
line,
defense.
offensive line could not get out of their stance.
I
they just got manhandled.
I was on Facebook seeing if I was getting ripped again today.
Oh.
Anyway, there was a.
You mean like ripped or
Oh no, just
criticized?
yeah,
No.
beat up in the media.
No.
Wannabe media bloggers.
Oh boy.
The guy had his arm out or sleeve up here.
Yeah.
It was big old soap suds all over it, and it said, "Revealing my Kansas City 3-time Super Bowl tattoo."
Oh boy.
And they got the wash rag and wash right now. There wasn't anything there. I was ready for it. I thought it was going to be like a real Super Bowl. The guy got ahead of time.
Yeah.
I wonder if
It was just blank.
I wonder if Kenny's is an Eagles fan or not. Probably not.
Probably just a Chief
hater.
probably a Chief hater.
But here's one thing.
Yeah.
Oh, here comes the chief.
No. It has everything to do with Philly. Philadelphia have the absolute worst fans in all sports. No matter baseball, football, the worst fans.
The Boo Birds.
If you ever see any kind
boo
of
Santa Claus.
videos, they have videos online of the way they treat other people that come in, calling women the C word. I mean, they have the worst fans, and I'd never want them to win anything ever again. Major League umpire that we talk to, I asked him. I said, "Who has the worst fan base?" He goes, "Not." He didn't flinch. Not even doubt Philadelphia. The worst fans.
I've heard that. Yeah.
I mean, the worst. So I'd never want Philadelphia to win anything. The worst fans in the world.
I actually was cheering for Jalen and Saquon, and there were some good storylines on the team.
Lane Johnson.
Even the rookie defensive back. They had the pick
White
six.
boy?
Yeah, they had the pick six.
Yeah.
I mean,
On his birthday.
Yeah.
His first interception of the year. It's a pick six in the Super Bowl on his birthday.
He's had a hell of a year though.
Yeah.
Kid can play.
He hasn't given him a touchdown this year.
That kid can play.
Yeah,
1 Ton says the last full country halftime show was 1994.
that's right.
Is that George Strait?
Wow. I don't know.
1 Ton? Was it George Strait? Cousin Nate asked, how's Connor doing? Oh, we just talked about that. T. Fred says, Kansas City Chiefs will win another Super Bowl in the Chicago Cubs in your guys' lifetime. Then Kansas City Chiefs will win another Super Bowl than the Chicago Cubs in your guys' lifetime.
I will say this.
They will.
I will say this.
Cubs are going to win this year.
I will say this. I think the Chiefs are at a crossroads right now. I'm not saying they're going to be terrible, but I think their run with this group of players getting to the Super Bowl consistently, I think that's in jeopardy.
Yeah, I think this This will be Kelsey's last year, I think.
Yeah, I mean, he needs to retire.
Yeah,
Is Tay gonna what?
Well, he'll carry her bags. He'll be fine. They'll be happy.
But is she's got to have somebody that.
No, I think they genuinely care about. I think they genuinely are in love. I really do.
I have.
No, I mean, I don't know. But
I don't know, don't care.
I'm going off how she interacts with her, like his parents, and I mean,
Yeah. Don't care.
Seems legit to me.
1 Ton says, yeah, George Strait and Travis Tritt.
Oh,
I've seen both in concert.
what's your favorite halftime performance? You personally?
It's going to be either Prince or Michael Jackson.
It's Prince for me. It's not even close.
Michael Jackson was really good.
Justin Timberlake and Janet Jackson.
Yeah, that was a great performance.
Katy Perry?
No.
Katy Perry?
Never heard of it.
No.
Oh, you know what? I take it back. Prince, Michael Jackson, or Snoop and Dr. Dre. One of those three. You got to throw in the Snoop and Dre one.
Sarah says George has never done a Super Bowl. Now we have fighting. Oh, Clint Black, not George. Okay.
1 Ton says Aerosmith.
Aerosmith was
That was a
so
good
good.
one.
I don't remember that.
They have so many good songs.
Prince playing in the rain.
Oh, that was epic.
What was it, purple?
The twins, the twin dancers. Remember the twins?
T. Fred says Lady Gaga halftime performance.
Oh, yeah, way up there. Did she have a meat suit on? What was she wearing that
Learning
night?
a lot about T-Fred tonight.
Yeah.
Well, T. Fred was on a roll and just kind of got carried away a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit carried away there.
Yeah.
George has never done a Super Bowl. Yeah, he's got another tour coming up. I saw. I'm in it.
Well, George isn't really a performer.
Correct.
George is a singer.
That's right.
He's going to stand up with his guitar and he's going to sing you a song.
He's
3
your-
hours.
That's right.
As
And you're going to
T.
love every song.
Every single
You're
song.
going to love every song.
Well, not every single song. T. Fred, if he does 30 songs,
Have you ever been to George Strait concert?
that's correct. I have
How many?
one.
Okay. I've been to like 5, and I've sung every single song on every single concert.
The one I went to, say he did 25 songs, 8 of them were covers. Like, dude can sing for 2 weeks, all of his number ones. He's going covers of other people.
What's wrong with that?
I didn't know him either.
He's George Strait. He can do what he wants.
Not good.
Great.
In fact, that's the one concert I walked away and went, huh. Okay. I mean, he sang the classic ones, but there was a lot of them that I was like, I don't even know this song.
Yeah,
I don't know this song.
George is, though. He just walks out, straps his guitar on,
Sarah's going to see Garth next week, Chris.
sings.
Oh, was he in Paycom?
No, he's going to be in Vegas next week.
Oh, Vegas.
Are you guys go? That's right. You're going to Vegas. Good luck on the flight.
Sarah and
Sheesh.
Heather are going to be going to that concert. No phones allowed.
Well, say your goodbyes.
Wow. Dave Ramsey know about this?
Oh, I'm coming back debt free.
Oh, boy, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't. That's a winner's attitude.
I'm going to be on step 7 when I get back.
That's a winner's attitude.
I'll be on step 7 when I come back. Yeah.
I missed the part. You're gonna go back and come back.
I'm going back, come back debt free.
Advance to the set. There you go.
Although I did tell Eric, I said we need to win $30,000 on the first night and not come in with a penny. That means we're going to have a great 2 days.
Oh, is Eric going with you guys?
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be fun. So you guys are just getting away.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
good.
a couple days.
That's a bumpy place to land on an airplane, too. Las Vegas. Something with the winds. It's just kind of a weird. Some of the worst landings I've ever had are
I don't
in
remember.
Las Vegas. Yeah.
I've landed a few times. I don't remember.
My two have been.
Yeah.
It stood out to me. I don't
Yeah. Well, it caused a shooting.
I wonder if we're going to have somebody with their name standing there when we get out.
Would you like somebody there?
It's not a cardboard. It's a thing. It's like a digital thing.
Yeah,
now.
digital thing now.
Oh, it's digital? Everything. Technology's running everything.
Oh, boy.
Kenny G.
Kenny.
The only reason the Chiefs made it to the Super Bowl is because of the referees.
Oh, here we go.
So silly.
Here we go. This is my argument because it's all about you. Most of the calls are questionable about Mahomes, right?
Well, in the first call on Super Bowl, they didn't get anything after that.
Every was that first call right?
I think it was a little soft.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
soft.
it was.
And I think the one they called it that Philly
Oh boy, now Sarah's getting mad.
that Chiefs did was soft too.
Kenny must be a Patriots fan or something.
Oh, that means Kenny's the winningest fan in the history of the NFL. Then
Yeah.
that's not bad.
He's from Newkirk.
And also has the GOAT. Also the GOAT at quarterback.
Eric Little, let's put it all on red.
Oh boy,
Yes.
here we go.
Yes. We're gonna play some craps.
If it doesn't work the first time, try a second time.
Oh, here we go.
That's my advice. It can't happen twice in
Can
a row.
I give you some dineros to put on red for me?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna have you write it out to a certain number, then stop.
Okay.
That'd be fun. You want in?
No,
Okay.
but that's not a.
Oh, I don't.
It's not a machine.
It's okay.
You can play machine if you want,
Yeah. No. Red's fine. It's easier for you guys.
but I need to find a dealer who can. See, I know tricks. I know
I
tricks.
just umped my money I'm giving to you. You got
I know
insider
tricks.
information. Insider information.
The dealers will tell you that they can't put it where they want. Well, that's technically a little true, but they know how to do. They definitely know how to do sections. They can definitely know how to put it in a certain section.
Did you land on a casino on a hotel?
Yeah.
PH.
I'm staying there. Yeah, we're staying there, and they're staying at Caesars. It's cheaper at Planet Hollywood, so I decided to stay there.
That's a good spot.
Are they pretty close to each other?
Yeah, they're close.
Across the street from each
Oh,
other.
that's good.
Yeah, they're across the street.
And how many days you guys going to be there? How many nights you going to be there?
We'll get there Tuesday, stay Wednesday night, come back Thursday afternoon.
Oh, okay. That'd be good.
The rooms are definitely cheaper during the week time.
Well, and just the whole travel, I think it's better. Less people.
On a plane to
Yeah. A lot of incidents right now.
happened today. Military something.
There's been basically
San Diego.
Santiago.
There's been basically one a day for the last 2 weeks.
Miles are good.
Yeah, maybe.
Thousands and thousands of flights are going all day long. I think we're good.
Okay. Tell yourself what you need to.
We want to talk about Stitt Walters, Ronnie's future governor pick.
Yeah.
That's right.
Shoe in, right? That's
Shoe
what you
in.
said?
Not even close.
He is done with public service.
Next governor. Ask Sticks and Stones.
Please.
Yeah, Sticks and Stones is quite. I don't know who Sticks and Stones is, but
Probably does.
oh, do you know? Who? Okay,
I do know Sticks and Stones.
You probably tell me his name. I probably don't know who he is, but he's
I've
definitely
sprayed
all
his stage
in.
before.
He's all in.
He's all in. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Sarah says, Phil, maybe we need to update our will before going.
That's not a bad idea.
We have a will?
Well, maybe you need to get a will.
Oh,
I don't think that's one of the 7 steps, though, is it?
getting a will?
You don't want to take care of your family? Dave doesn't love your family? Okay.
I'm just saying it's not one of the 7 steps.
So he doesn't care.
Yeah, when we come back, we'll be on step 7 because we're going to buy a house.
Oh, you're going.
Then we're just going to start paying.
You're
that off.
really going all in, aren't you? Yeah. Had a kid.
Hey, when you win all your money before you fly back, put it like in a checking account in case you don't have cash when it goes. If the plane
Goes down.
Yeah, you want to.
You can say the words.
That's a great point. I never even thought of that.
Well, yeah. You can just wire it to Chris and I.
Or if you win and someone sees you, and this has happened many times. You probably have many stories like this. I see Phil finally win one. I was like, ooh, I'm gonna follow him home.
You guys for an escort?
I got offered an escort once.
Mm-hmm.
Won a
Oh,
nice,
you got a what? A what?
a nice
Who
little,
can't talk
nice
about
little, nice little
escort?
tidy, nice little tidy amount of money.
escort? What are we talking about?
Nice little tidy amount of money.
Oh, money.
And they said, "Would you like to have an escort out?" I said, "No, hell no, I'm playing." Their eyes lit up. You think I'm leaving? I just got warmed up. We're going.
And Phil go, hey, get the escort. And now you're good.
Yeah, you're good. You don't need one now,
You don't
buddy.
need one
I thought you were going to say, no, I got like 5 guns in my truck.
Well, I do.
I know.
Yeah.
That happened at Oklahoma Casino. They followed them back to their residence in Midwest City.
Yep.
Yeah.
You got to watch it.
Oh yeah, you got
Yeah.
paid drinking.
But yes, the bromance is split
Officially
up.
over.
It's officially
What
over.
happened?
Ryan got reminded that he's not the most powerful guy in Oklahoma.
Oh, Sid had put him in his place?
Stitt removed 3 members of the State Board of Education school board.
And
Three of Walter's sidekicks.
and Ryan Boy's political guy resigned.
Dan Isaac?
Yeah, he resigned.
Yeah, he's out now.
Yeah.
Sid's trying to destroy my boy.
Oh no, your boy's doing a good enough job of that by himself. He
Ryan
doesn't
Walters
need any
said
help.
Walters said that Stitt's political swamp and anti-Trump and all that. So
Stitt is anti-Trump?
according
according
to
to-
your boy.
He somewhat is, yeah. He didn't endorse him during the primaries.
Well, that's his right.
Yeah, absolutely. So he's not really a Trump guy.
No, I wouldn't say that. I think him and Trump but actually have a good relationship.
He was at Mar-a-Lago a couple weeks ago.
I think they're fine.
Trump was.
You know, remember whenever Stitt endorsed DeSantis, Trump came out and blasted him, hit him hard.
He's really not that important.
But apparently Trump is taking you back in, though.
Is killing it right now. He's gaining a lot of popularity. He might be your next governor of Oklahoma.
Do what?
Markwayne Mullin.
God save us all.
He's been doing great.
Stitt said about Walters collecting 6, 7, 8-year-old kids' addresses and immigration status in the state of Oklahoma. That's not a public safety issue. Let's go after the bad guys. Let's go after people committing crimes. Let's not terrorize and make our kids not show up at school. He can keep getting opining. He can keep opining about future elections. I could care less about future elections. My concern now is getting Oklahoma schools safe, secure, and the highest academic outcomes possible, which Walters is 1,000,000,000% trying to work about on his next election.
Oh, yeah.
It has
no
since
doubt.
day one.
Since day one.
Yeah.
It is funny, though. Stitt says, I could care less about elections since he doesn't have another one coming.
Yeah. I would agree with that too. So I'm trying to find Walters. Here it is. Here's Superintendent Ryan Walters. Governor Stitt has joined the swampy political establishment that President Trump is fighting against. The board members that stood with us, working with the Trump administration to make our schools safer and better, have been fired for political purposes.
Sounds true. Stitt has a vendetta against Walters, and he starts firing his people.
Stitt is the one who brought Walters in.
Yeah,
I think
there would be no Walters without Stitt.
I think Walters won a campaign who was elected by the people who you voted for.
I did vote for him.
Because
Exactly.
Stitt made
I was
him
dead ass wrong, but I voted for him.
He won an
No, I
election.
did. I was
Elections
wrong.
have consequences.
Well, I would
No,
say
they do. Yeah, they do.
I don't think. I mean, you voted for
I voted for him because the other option
you voted for him.
was a non-freaking option.
Correct.
That's why I voted for
almost
him.
had to vote for.
Yeah.
him. I've learned though since then. I'm so glad this happened. You don't have to vote. You can leave it blank if you want.
Yeah, everybody knows
If I would have
that.
known that, I would have left it blank.
Done that.
I can't. I can leave that between those two. I could have definitely left it blank.
I'm always going to vote on somebody.
Well, I'm
If
voting
I
on all
vote,
of
I'm
them.
gonna vote.
That's right.
But on those
You're
two,
giving up your rights, Chris.
To me, that's like abstaining if you're on
That's
a board.
right.
if there was 10 of them, and
You're
I
wrong,
voted for
Chris.
9 of them,
You're wrong.
I can
You're
leave it
wrong.
blank.
You're wrong
No.
on this. He's wrong on this.
No,
Isn't
I would love to take credit for not voting for him right now.
No, I
he?
would
You
too.
could
I'd be
write
fine.
in. You could write in somebody.
Who should we write in?
Phil, if I mean,
You want to be head charge of the schools?
I just want to vote.
Oh, okay. All right.
That'll give me one
I
vote.
forgot about.
That's one more than we got now.
That's right.
Hell, we can't even get a vote for an award at Guthrie Chamber.
Yeah, you asked me to come speak at your banquet when I become a state representative in a couple years.
Oh, you're running for political office now?
Yeah, I mean, I'm taking Colin's spot. He's taking Bice's spot.
Oh, here we go. Does Bice know about this?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
I told you I run political campaigns
You do
behind
it
closed
the
doors.
scenes. I got it. I'm sorry.
Colin Dewey.
You and Jason Murphy.
Colin Dewey will be next.
Oh, here we go.
Stay rep.
T-Fred says Ryan Walters created a special Donald Trump club today with 2 people that got removed.
What is he talking about?
It's true. I don't know what it is, but yeah, Walters created a Donald Trump club. I don't know what it's about.
How do you sign up?
Ronnie, I want to be the first member.
There's 12% of people like him in the state of Oklahoma.
There are.
Yeah.
77 out of 77 in counties.
We're talking
for
about
who?
Walter. Trump.
Oh,
You're
Trump.
talking about Walter.
I was talking about
Walter.
I'm here to.
Thank you.
I'll keep this thing on track. Jeez.
Walter's 50% of the state voted for him.
because of his R.
100% on this
Because of
stage.
the R.
Because of the R.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Not because of
You
him.
can't vote the D's no more.
Not because of him.
Holy cow.
I mean, I can't.
No.
I can't.
You can't do it.
No, I can't.
Let's
for
talk
Ryan
about
Walters?
Doge. You want to talk about Doge?
I love Doge.
Isn't it the greatest thing of all
Doge
time?
or Doge okay?
Doge, the Department of Government Efficiency.
I like
Doge okay?
I like any Doge that is truly saying, we spend our money on what? What's wrong with telling the people where the money's actually going? What's wrong with that?
They got their heels.
And just for the record, it's not just Democrats. It's Republicans and Democrats
It's
have been participating.
any
What about
corrupt,
rhinos? Rhinos?
Sure.
That's
No,
their favorite. Rhinos.
They've all
yeah.
been. They're all participating.
any corrupt politician is upset about Doge.
Correct.
And there's a reason
Correct.
why.
There's a reason why.
And mainly the Democrats, they've got their feet dug in on this whole thing because they're the ones getting all these kickbacks. They're the ones who
I can
you saw the
promise you,
USAID.
They all are.
I can promise you.
I understand it.
Republicans are getting kickbacks too.
But
Mark Wayne's making
listen,
it pretty
guys.
good.
Mark Wayne
They're-
had the second biggest gain in investments
Guys,
since he became a
listen,
senator.
you're not listening. They're the ones who are digging their feet into the ground
no, I
and
agree.
100% griping it. At least the Republicans who are getting kickbacks, they're being very smart about it.
I agree.
And the Democrats are the one who are putting their feet in the ground and say, this is ridiculous. These unelected bureaucrats are going in and doing blah, blah, blah. Okay, for one, they're exposing you guys for one thing. But who's unelected bureaucrat? You mean like Anthony Fauci?
That's what I was going to say.
And all these other people who are using this money for all these bad
Exactly.
things. The people who are writing these checks are unelected bureaucrats.
That's right.
So what are you talking about?
And the other
And you're
thing
getting
is-
exposed. $50 million worth of condoms sent to Gaza.
And the other thing is,
Reportedly, that number. Then he said 100 million the next.
$20
day.
million for Sesame Street in Iraq.
this is what I think. This is what I think they should do. I think what Elon said was this that I really agreed with is there shouldn't be any bill that's voted on that there's not a summary of the bill posted online where every citizen can go look at it and see where the money's ultimately going to go, what's it for, and it should be released before the representatives vote on it.
And that was the one thing that the Republicans agreed upon when they took over the House is that it was one bill, that was it. And Democrats, they'll throw in a 3,000-page bill with a ton of pork in it about sending money to trans stuff, sending money to this country, sending money to that country, some of this country. And then Republicans will vote against it. And there's one little piece in there that says $100 million go towards cancer research. Republicans hate cancer research. They're voting against it.
I will just before we go to T.
But
Fred Stupid
Republicans do that too.
Absolutely.
and
But the Republicans are trying to at least do one bill per
I understand.
it's
I agree.
the honeymoon period right now. But I'm waiting for it because moving forward, there's no excuses. The Republicans got to go to work. There's no excuse. They have everything in store. So right now we can keep saying, well, the previous administration, that's going to stop here pretty soon.
Real
so
soon.
the eggs and bacon are still going up, and that's right now. I heard that today. It's because the previous administration left us in bigger debt than we thought we were in. So I'm waiting for that time period to go away because there's no excuse moving forward.
You guys are absolutely fooling yourself. You think that prices were going to go down within the first 3 weeks of this administration.
Because the Democrats previously, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. How long does that take? When do we stop looking backwards?
Longer than 3 freaking weeks,
Okay,
Chris.
3 months? What are we talking about? 3 years?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's definitely not going to be 3 weeks. Anybody who thought that everything was going to change on January 20th at 12 o'clock, you're outside your freaking mind. You're crazy.
Republican president, Republican House, Republican Senate. I'm just waiting.
There's been one bill passed.
Okay, there's no excuses here in a year?
I would say at least a year.
Okay, all right. We'll give it a year.
This is my position on it. You know, you hear a lot of stuff talking about tariffs and how we're going to have to pay more. I'm okay paying more if it makes our borders more secure, if it makes, if it creates opportunity for companies in the United States. I'm okay with that.
More jobs in America. I mean,
I don't mind. I don't mind paying more for services that support our country.
And this is a compliment. But you're in better situation than 90%. I'm about this like two school teachers who combined salary 75,000 a year. I'm just saying somewhere in
That's
that
a
range.
little lower than what two school teachers
Well,
make. but
35 and
okay.
35.
Okay. Go ahead. No, I get
Okay,
your point. I get
80.
your point. No, I get your point.
I'm just saying it's going to be a little bit harder on groceries, especially throwing a house.
Okay, but this is
Just because I have a 20-year-old who's making whatever X.
No, I understand, but that's like everybody's complaining about mortgages right now. When Tanya and I bought our first house, we paid 13% interest for mortgage. It all depends on what time you experience these things. I get all that.
Yeah.
But all I'm simply saying is, Trump said we're going to put 25% tariffs on Canada and Mexico, and within 24 hours,
4 hours.
we had military support from both countries, them now spending money protecting our borders along with our people. I'll pay more to cut down. They had encounters now. They're under 200 encounters a day compared to
90%.
Yes.
90%.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay. I'll always be okay
And
with
if
that.
tariffs were so bad, how come Biden didn't take away the tariffs from China? Because they work.
I am completely okay with having to pay more. I understand that some people are in a different position than other people. there's also people that are in a different position that give a lot more than other people. There's also people in different positions that pay a lot more in taxes than other people.
Yep.
I mean, so all that balances itself out to some degree. I mean, it's
you guys don't know half. I mean, you guys do, but most people don't know half the hustling I've had to do the last 3 years to make money. So, I mean, just if you have a job that pays you $35,000 a year, go find something else to do. Go find another job.
For some, that's not that easy to do.
Dave Ramsey says you can do it. Go get another job. Sell stuff. Stop living like a millionaire when you don't have money.
That's the real problem. I know a lot of people that don't make.
They go to Starbucks every single day.
Don't make a ton of money. That it's not what you make. It's how much do you keep, right? We all know that.
Yep.
And
Spending
there
outside their means.
are personal choices that are made by people that put themselves in that situation.
Yeah, we're big umbrellas. We're talking.
No, that's right.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
right.
yeah.
And I was talking to a young man that was telling me how broke he was and he needed money. And then after he got done telling me how broke he was and needed money, he was saying, "Hey, let me show you my new iPhone 16."
Yeah.
I'm going, well,
go to Starbucks every single day.
You were broke and needed money.
Yeah, we go to Starbucks every single day. We eat out every day.
While he's wearing a $175 pair of tennis shoes. I mean, so I get it.
You know how old this hoodie is? I got 2 of them.
I mean, when
10 years old.
When Tanya and I got married, we literally, when we paid all of our bills, had like $23 to do what we wanted with until our next payday. And we lived like that for 2 or 3 years. I mean, everything in life's about a choice.
Yep.
Now, there are those people, and I got to say this, there are those people out there that struggle. You could take all my tax money and spend it on the elderly, the disadvantaged, meaning people that physically can't work, have mental illness, have physical challenges,
veterans with disabilities.
Spend all my money on that.
Yeah,
I got
absolutely.
no beef with that. I'm all glad, but
you have a problem sending it to other countries and everything like that.
To other freaking countries
for trans studies.
God, I don't even care about that for any damn thing. I don't want my taxpayers' money going to support anything in freaking Zimbabwe.
That's not has
Zimbabwe
American interest in it.
As their own damn country. Figure it out. I mean, I'm over all that crap.
Yeah,
I'm over it. It isn't about the individual, what the money's going to, although I'm like most people, it startles me some of the stuff we've spent money on, but I don't want any of our taxpayers' money going to other countries when we have $40 trillion in debt. We've got a homeless situation because the government cut funding for mental hospitals and mental health institutions. You want to know why we have more homeless? That's why. That's a big part of the reason why. So, until we clean up our own backyard, let's quit acting like we have all the money in the world because we are baroque.
Dead broke.
So.
Who's that leader, that one president, Uruguay or something like that? And he goes, the other country, presidents from other countries called him and were mad about Trump cutting off his money. And he goes, he's an American president. He doesn't owe you no money.
Right.
Go get your own. He's got his own people to worry about.
It's just
Stop crying.
All right, I got a list. I got 2 lists.
Okay.
I have the list of the top 10 and the worst 10.
Oh, boy. Of what?
Best and worst states for singles in 2020.
Singles?
Singles.
Single people?
Yeah.
Well,
Valentine's coming up.
So what does it mean, though? So, like to find a date? Oh.
Valentine's Day is around the corner. Inflation making dating more expensive.
Okay.
Okay. Personal Finance website released the best and worst states for singles in 2025, as well as expert commentary to help increase their chances of finding love while protecting their wallets. Number 1 state.
So this is who spends the least amount?
This place, 50 states across 29 indicators, dating friendliness. That the data sets ranges from the share of single adults to the unemployment rate for singles to the number of restaurants per capita. So just number 1 makes sense to me.
Tennessee,
not in the top 10, not in the bottom 10 either.
California.
Number 3.
Yeah.
Number 3.
Then I would probably say Washington State.
Washington. No,
Okay.
Washington.
Colorado.
Colorado. No.
Okay.
I still don't know what we're voting on.
I really don't either. I'm just throwing some stuff out there.
Best singles. But
So the best state for singles?
The best place to find a date?
Yeah.
The best place to find
Yes.
it. Florida?
Oh,
Florida number 1.
yeah. Okay. Yeah. Now I get it.
I
I understand
I
assignment.
understand now. I didn't really understand before.
Ohio.
Ohio's not in the top 10 or in the bottom 10.
Well, Texas would be in there.
Texas number 4.
Yeah.
So Phil's got 1, 3, and 4.
So we've
It is also, you want to go with which one's the 50th, the worst state to be single in.
that'd be like Mississippi.
Yeah.
Not in the bottom 10, no.
Really?
No. Cousin Nate says Alabama.
Is the bottom, Cousin Nate?
Alabama is not in either the top 10 or Ohio number 9. Ohio number 9.
Top 10.
How's Kansas doing?
Kansas, you're
Old stomping grounds.
Old stomping grounds. Number 43.
Yeah.
43.
Bottom 10.
Yeah. Give them a dip of Copenhagen, go to Sonic. That was our ideal of a romantic night.
Cousin Nate, number 2, you are correct. New York.
Yeah.
Find a date?
A lot of people there.
Yeah.
I'm looking for the worst state to be single.
Oh, Alaska.
Ooh,
Alaska, number 45.
Hawaii would be high.
Hawaii, not in the top 10.
Really? Wow.
That would
It's
make
a little
sense.
bitty state.
That's true. That's true.
It's true. Number 50. That's one.
Number 50.
Number 50.
Vermont.
Vermont, no.
Delaware.
Any of the
I don't
Dakotas.
think they know anything about Vermont or Delaware.
Any of
so
the
they didn't make the
Dakotas.
list.
Not Rhode Island.
None of those, no.
New Mexico.
Number 41.
South Dakota.
44.
North Dakota.
I just said the Dakotas.
48.
Wyoming.
Wyoming.
I think the next one. I got.
47.
Montana.
Montana. Because they're all,
Well, they're cold. There's not a lot of
Sheltered.
people there.
yeah.
Montana?
Layers of.
Yeah, that's right. Montana.
Montana's not in the bottom 10.
Nebraska.
Not in the bottom 10.
Wow.
Utah.
That'd be a good one, too. No, not there.
Minnesota.
Oh, what a crap hole that
Nope.
place is.
Well, you're going to go, oh, okay, yeah.
Is it Oklahoma?
Oh, it's gotta
Oh, no, not Oklahoma.
It's gotta be Missouri.
No, not Missouri.
Did I say New Mexico?
Yeah, 41.
Arizona's gonna be top.
Arizona
Phoenix, yeah,
top.
Phoenix,
No, it does not.
Wow.
Really?
No.
We looking for top or bottom now?
Both.
Both. Well, 1's Florida, 2 New York, 3 California, 4 Texas, Ohio 9. I don't think we've gotten the others on
Who
there.
would be the other one? Did I say Iowa?
Did not, but they're not on there. You're gonna yeah. Number 50 is gonna yeah, that makes sense.
North Carolina.
North Carolina not on the list.
Okay.
No Norse. Eric Little says Arkansas. Eric, number 49.
Oh,
49.
I thought we had a winner when you said Arkansas.
49.
See, I thought I came out strong with Mississippi.
A lot of South. I think there's a
Why
lot
would,
of parties
why
going
would
on. I think
Arkansas
that'd
be 49? I live there.
We'll tell you.
Oh,
offline.
there.
It's a nice place.
Go ahead and unplug them. Unplug them.
hold on. Yeah, that's exactly right.
I never witnessed that.
Well, heard stories. Let me think here.
Number 50.
50. Okay, it's not.
Louisiana,
Nope. Okay, it's cold.
I said all the cold states.
Michigan.
Michigan's not
Michigan's
top or
cold.
I said Georgia. And I said Washington State. Oh, Oregon.
I thought Oregon, but I don't think
Not
that's
Oregon,
it. That's
no,
not, that's
no,
not gonna
no.
be
I
it.
said the Dakotas. I said Colorado.
Maine.
We said Utah.
Number 1, Florida. Number 2, New York. Number 3, California. Number 4, Texas. Number 5, Illinois.
Okay. Chicago.
Chicago.
Yeah.
Number 6, Pennsylvania.
Philly.
Philly, Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Number 7, Wisconsin.
I don't understand that. Okay.
Number 8, Massachusetts.
Boston.
Boston. Number 9, Ohio.
Okay.
Number 10, Minnesota.
I'm burning down buildings.
Number 41, New Mexico. That's Steph, that meme sent.
Oh, I know.
Oh, my God.
So wrong.
Jiminy Christmas.
I mean, do you get nervous when you
Yes,
say those? I
yes,
do too.
yes.
I do too.
Oh, you were in that group.
Was I?
Yeah. 42, South Carolina.
Okay.
43, Kansas.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. That checks.
44, South Dakota.
Okay.
45, Alaska.
Yeah.
46, Kentucky. 47, Wyoming. 48, North Dakota. 49, Arkansas.
Don't tell me.
Okay.
I'm running out of states.
Yeah.
It's cold, you said.
It's cold.
I've said all the cold
I
states.
said Maine. Maine, not it.
Maine's not it. The one word, it's not true because of their jobs, but some would say dirty.
Sure, it's not Detroit, Michigan.
Not Detroit. Not on this list. Not on this
I
list.
don't know. I'm stumped.
Number 50, West Virginia.
Oh. Yeah.
West Virginia's beautiful too.
It is a gorgeous
I drove there I drove through there a little
gorgeous
bit. Yeah,
I played
yeah.
baseball
Gorgeous
in
day.
that area, Shenandoah Valley, in college.
I don't know if I like that one.
What?
I feel like we're picking on West Virginia. Coal miners,
Well, you know they were a state until I
Hardworking
just
men.
mentioned them.
women.
All their counties voted Trump too.
Oh, boy. This just happened, Chris?
Yeah, that happened 3 o'clock this morning.
Oh.
Yeah, a little pursuit on the roads.
He doesn't look...
Well, go down. Pursuit Guthrie and Logan County Sheriff's Office do a great job. Go to the last couple. He was caught, arrested for eluding. He was arrested for possession of paraphernalia and drugs. Phil, if you can go to the last couple of paragraphs.
Oh, I'd swallow that whole...
Last couple of paragraphs.
Right here?
One more up right there. Yeah.
2018.
You don't say his name, but it's on GuthrieNewsPage.com.
Defendant admitted guilt in Logan
Accused.
County to charges of petty larceny, possession of controlled dangerous substance, and possession of drug paraphernalia.
That was in 2018. 2020.
2 years later, in another county, can I say the county?
Yeah, yeah.
Potawatomi County.
All right, some say Pot County.
Okay. He was arrested and later pled guilty to 5 offenses, including unauthorized use of a vehicle, stole a car, eluding law enforcement, likes to run, driving under the influence of what, and operating a vehicle without a valid driver's license. Had to add that one on there.
Yeah.
In 2022, he was again convicted in Logan County after pleading guilty to being a felon in possession of a firearm, possession of a controlled dangerous substance. Well, he's an active little fella.
He is an active guy. Okay. I hope Eric Little's paying attention. Eric, I certainly think just a romantic little devil. With Valentine's coming up.
Eric Little?
Sure.
Okay.
You two disagree?
Yes.
Yeah.
How about with Valentine's coming up, 11 cheap date ideas?
He's too impatient to be romantic.
That's exactly right.
He's too
He just wants
impatient.
everything done now.
Ready? Let's go. Take him off.
What are we doing here? Good Lord.
Phil?
Yeah.
I got 11 cheap date ideas for you and Tanya to do on Valentine's.
I don't do cheap.
I think this would be. Well,
I'm all
we're
ears.
trying to save.
I don't do cheap.
Trying to save money.
I don't. Chris,
Budgets are tight for a lot of people.
Chris,
Valentine's is every day for you.
every day is
Every day.
Valentine's Day at the next
Here's some ideas.
Ask my wife. She'll tell you.
Number 1, I can see Phil doing this. Browse at a bookstore.
No.
Number 2, listen to your throwback records, vintage tapes, or mixed CDs.
No. Literally never did that.
Number 3, go out to breakfast.
Oh, yeah. Healthy breakfast.
Number 4, watch the sunset or sunrise.
No. Stupid.
If you're at like Florida or like Puerto Vallarta or someplace
Key
warm,
West.
Key West, any place like that,
Somewhere we're not
sunsets
used
and
to.
sunrises are absolutely romantic and beautiful.
Breathtaking.
They are breathtaking. They are.
Celebrate the year you met, get married, or started dating.
Yeah, we do that.
Okay. Take a dance lesson. Like one ton.
I don't need a lesson.
One ton to teach you how to dance.
One ton's a dancer.
Yep.
Yep.
Enjoy a sporting event.
Yeah, we've done that. Yeah. Yeah.
Tanya, you like sports?
Yeah, Tony does like sports. Yeah.
You guys can volunteer together.
We've done that.
Sounds like an award waiting to happen.
We've done that. Oh, no, I've been unjustly overlooked.
Tanya don't do this.
Oh, what's that?
Run errands together.
No, we'll do that on occasion.
Oh,
on occasion.
yeah.
But the difference is Tanya, as you know, doesn't need people in her life. She can. I mean, she loves people, but she doesn't have to have them every day, right?
Take pictures of a city mural.
We've got them on. Went to Pride, LA. Took a lot of pictures out in Pride, LA.
I thought that was in Portland or St. Louis.
Oh, we did that one too.
Yeah. L.A., Portland, St. Louis.
Portland, St. Louis, and LA.
Yeah, those are the 3 big
Yeah,
ones.
those are big ones.
Yeah.
Bucket list stuff. Ronnie.
11, go to an open mic night.
Comedy.
Comedy.
We've done that before.
Enjoy a hike. Go run.
We've been hiking
Go
before.
for a run together.
No, we don't believe in that crap.
Camp at a state park.
We've done that before.
Drive to see the autumn leaves.
Drive to go see leaves.
Well, we've driven.
It's a huge thing up in
up in the Northeast.
Northeast, yeah.
Our parents' house.
We can just stand on our front porch. There's leaves everywhere on Ridgecrest.
You can go down Santa Fe and
I think
Charter Oak
Oklahoma
Road.
has some of the most beautiful sunsets, by the way. Have gorgeous sunsets.
You can go berry or apple picking.
We took the Evans boys out to harvest potatoes once.
That's right.
Yeah,
Jim Bozart.
that's right.
Yeah.
Yep, that was fun.
Visit a public garden.
We've done that before.
You just a little
Well, we have. We've done that before.
grab a cup of coffee, stroll around town square or downtown area.
We have definitely done that numerous times.
Concert in the park,
We've done that.
nature trail,
We've done that.
feed ducks at a pond,
We've done that. Done that here in Guthrie. and
visit
other
a
places.
garden center. Walmart has one.
Oh, like just go to we do. It's one of Tanya's favorite things.
I thought you were talking about Boston, the garden center.
Oh, that's
Oh, yeah, that's a good
I
one.
like that.
How about 12 cheap dates ideas for staying in?
Okay.
Staying
See if
in.
we've done any of these. I'm kind of getting into this.
I did leave one out. Hang with farm animals.
Oh, we definitely have done that.
Okay.
Do it one time.
Eric Little says go to Vegas. Garth Brooks concert, and you say I'm not romantic. No, not me, Eric. They.
First of all, that's not why you're going.
Yeah. He hates concerts, by the way.
He hates people.
That's not true.
No, he loves his people.
Yeah.
But like being just around randomly a bunch of people, it's the impatience thing.
Yeah. He's not very patient.
No, he's not very patient. It's okay.
If it wasn't for me, we would have had dirty crawfish
Oh yeah. Impatient.
last Saturday.
Impatient.
We're purging them. We purged our first set for like the first 30
Oh,
pounds.
you guys got together for a Super Bowl party?
No, this is Saturday. And purging these crawfish. We did the first one for like 45, 50 minutes, purged them nice and clean. Then 10 minutes into the next batch, that's good enough. No, it's not. No, go Tractor Supply, go do something. I got this.
Slop him in there. Let's go.
It's like, dude, no, it's been 10 minutes. We still got another 40 minutes on this sucker.
12 cheap date ideas for staying in.
Okay.
Number 1, cook a special meal or fancy dinner together.
We've done that.
Salads.
There was salad involved. Yeah. Veggies
Tossed?
later. Yeah.
Number 2, eat takeout by candlelight.
We've done that before.
How do you see your
Seriously?
food at candlelight?
Yeah, we have.
You order takeout and light a candle and eat?
Tanya's watching. She can verify all this. We've done that.
Have a picnic on the floor.
I don't think we've done that. We had furniture. We said in furniture. Yeah. I don't think we did that.
Make drinks and sip them on the patio.
Oh yeah, we've definitely done that. Yeah.
Stargaze from your backyard.
We've sat on the patio and looked at the stars.
What about your neighbors?
What about them?
Stargaze at your neighbors?
Well, you know.
Yeah, I do know. Play board games.
Yes. Well, Tanya and I are, some would
Worst.
say, expert.
The worst cheaters.
I cheat every time we.
Oh my gosh, I expect it from him, but when Tanya lowered the boom,
Yeah, she did cheat. Yeah.
She's the secret weapon.
God
Tanya is.
almighty.
Yeah. She sucks you with that little sweet personality, then she cuts your throat. That's my girl.
Get dessert to go
Love
from
her.
your favorite restaurant.
We've done that.
Rent the newest release for a movie night at home.
Back in the day, we used to do that. Go to the local movie.
Phil does
rental
this.
place.
Phil does this all the time. Take a trip down memory lane.
Oh God, love memory lane. So much fun.
That's what old people do.
Oh no, that's right. It's coming like a freight train, straight at you. Yep.
Plan a vacation you're not taking yet.
We're literally doing that now.
Make milkshakes, floats, or fancy ice cream Sundays at home.
Don't do that.
Well, yeah, you
Well, I don't want my wife to go to the ER.
you don't even know what a blizzard is. So how would you be able to know
Yeah, I
what that
do.
is?
It's vanilla ice cream with chocolate syrup. And then they hold that cup upside down, and it's a blizzard.
Binge watch a new show.
Yes, we definitely do that on the Netflix or something.
Okay, here's 10 cheap ideas for you and Ronnie for double dates.
Oh, why can't? I mean, you don't. Want
Well, I'm the host.
Oh, okay.
Sing karaoke.
No. Although I almost was discovered in Nashville a few years back.
That's true.
Yeah.
But you always brag about Fancy, and you always bring about the Grease song.
Oh, you sing it loud and proud, Fancy.
Still around people I love.
Play miniature golf together. You two.
No.
Do a taste test.
No.
You guys can go bowling together.
I'd go bowling. Yeah,
I'd
I'd do that.
I mean, I win, but
Right.
You guys can rent canoes together.
I know that involves paddling.
yeah,
Not
that
doing
sounds
that.
awful. My shoulders are hurting right now just thinking
Terrible
about
idea.
that.
They got little boats you can.
You get stuck in the water and you're halfway
Yeah,
there.
no, they got little motors. You can just go.
I can see you guys doing this. Dress up and go eat on value menu. On a
Value menu?
Uh-huh.
No.
Oh, I'm all in on that.
If I'm going out to eat, I'm not. No.
Burger King, Dairy Queen.
No. Oh, Dairy Queen. Yeah.
Dairy Queen, yes, they got great food.
You said value. Last time I stopped at Dairy Queen, Blizzard was $7. Large Blizzard. That's not value.
Go to a drive-in movie theater together.
Love drive-ins.
Like we got to sit in the same car.
Well, we're
Double dates. You're saving money.
It'd be kind of weird.
That's okay. Once you
No switching, right?
after the first 3 to 5 minutes, you'll get over it.
No switching, right?
Well, no, none of that. No, none of that.
Cousin Nate is reporting that March 7th, Reba will be in Durant.
What day is that? Is that a Monday, Tuesday?
The third's a Tuesday, fourth's Wednesday, fifth Thursday, sixth Friday,
How
seventh.
do you know that?
State basketball tournament.
Oh, okay.
What is the 7th?
March 3rd's Monday, fourth's
Friday?
a Tuesday, fifth is Wednesday,
Friday.
sixth is a Friday.
I'd rather I have a game, or I'll be helping Chris in basketball. Well, there's another side jobs I got to help pay rent.
Well, it's Assistant of the Year.
You gotta hustle, get paid, baby. That's right.
Tracy Lawrence is coming to Seven Clans Casino. Tracy Lawrence in April.
Wait, did you say 7 clans in the Newkirks? Mm-hmm. I'll be there. What day?
April
So in on this.
19. I can't remember the.
I'll go to the concert for a while, and then I'll say, "Hey, I got to run to the restroom," and you'll find me out there playing four screens. I'll stay for the good songs. That's about 3 of them.
Double dates. You guys can eat ice cream in the park together.
No, I'm not doing that.
How about borrow or rent bikes to do some sightseeing?
No.
Well, you went to a bike parade.
Well, yeah. Nude.
Yeah, it was a nude.
Awesome. You want to see pictures?
No.
You've seen them already.
Well, let the people know what you went to go watch.
Well, in St. Louis.
yeah,
It's a true story, by the way.
Yeah, no, I got pictures on my phone.
that's right.
St. Louis, it's an annual tradition in St. Louis, a little more liberal community than what we live in. They do a nude bike parade in St. Louis.
All the kids get to be there too.
Okay, you can add that part. Fits your narrative. Absolutely hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. One of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life. You have a
Bunch of ding dongs.
sitting on a bike. It does not. What's the right way to say this? It doesn't help promote that you are a well-endowed human being when you're sitting on a bicycle seat. Everything kind of crawls back in.
Yeah.
Last thing you guys can do together: turn your double date into a challenge.
Oh, that could be interesting. Say more.
It doesn't go into
Oh,
into
well, we can
detail.
make up whatever we want.
Make up what you want. So, anyway, happy Valentine's Day.
What's the most romantic Valentine's Day you've ever had? If you get this wrong, I'm going to punch you right in the face.
Sam and I went to Granny Head one together.
That's right.
Yeah.
Who'd you sit with, Chris?
Well, it was assigned seating.
That's right. But who was it? Changed your life.
Tanya was there.
Yeah. Who else?
Yeah, you were there.
That's right. And that was the first time we ever broke bread together
Under candlelight.
under candlelight.
At Grandy's?
Granny had one.
Granny had
upstairs.
one upstairs.
Oh.
We're up against the brick wall on the
Oh,
on the left side.
Yeah. Some would say Chris had the greatest night of his life that night. If I'm some.
Cousin Nate has something to add to your nude bike.
Okay.
Cousin Nate says we came across a nude bike parade in Los Angeles once. Quite the sight to see when you don't expect it.
That's exactly right.
Well, didn't you expect it?
No,
you didn't.
No,
expect
I got set up by my kids. They did. Them and all the neighbors thought it would be funny to get the old conservative people from Oklahoma and see the reaction.
They totally weren't expecting your reaction.
They didn't know. They don't know me.
Yeah.
So the second I look up and I see the first dingleberry hanging there and all the young ladies with stuff, just for the record.
It's not what you think.
No, and just for the record, literally nobody attractive participates.
That's what I mean.
in
It's
this
not
way.
what you would
It's
think.
not what you
Yeah,
think.
yeah.
And so I see it, I realize it, and I realize about 14 people from their neighborhood is sitting there watching for me, my reaction. So I started screaming as loud as I can, swinging my hand above it. Got my
Swinging
phone
what?
Up my hand.
Oh.
Above it. And I grabbed my phone and started shooting video of it, high-fiving people when they drove by on the bike. Destroyed their moment. It's great. It actually was quite entertaining. You need to get out more. You need to go to a nude bike parade at least once. You'd think it's hilarious. You would.
I don't think it was hilarious.
Oh, you would. One guy wrecked right in front of us.
Okay, that would be funny.
It was so good. Nobody was helping him up, so I ran out the street and helped him up.
Of course you did.
Well, I did. I mean, he was just laying there,
Did you grab his kickstand?
Third wheel.
I didn't grab the kickstand. No. That kickstand wouldn't have held up much, but it was a sight to be seen, to say the least. Do you want to see?
No.
I thought I showed them to you already.
The videos.
That's
from
what
a
I showed
distance.
you.
Yeah.
No, we got 40 minutes. You're gonna have to pick it up a little bit.
I'm out of list. So people are gonna have to.
We didn't talk about city council.
Oh yeah.
You're welcome.
So it was actually T. Fred. No, it wasn't T. Fred. Someone earlier in the show brought up the city council.
I said it during the.
Oh, it was Ronnie.
During
Yes.
the,
Good job, Ronnie. Thank you.
During the intro.
Yeah. So Guthrie City Council. I guess we can talk about this first. 200 people on YouTube watched the forum. We had a forum.
Must have been the voters.
200 people watched on YouTube, not counting all the viewers on Guthrie News Page Facebook and Guthrie Chamber Facebook. So a lot of views there. But 222 people voted in Ward 1. Now Ward 2, Phil and I, we were not eligible to vote. Ward 3, not eligible to vote. Ronnie was calling the troops in. Kind of like Stick called the National Guard in. Ronnie called in he's campaign manager, basically.
Behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes.
You don't know who I voted for, though.
By the way, you got second.
10% of the people voted,
10%.
which is about normal.
About normal. Yeah.
For one race type deal.
Yeah.
222 people voted, and Maneka Gibbs got the most votes, followed by Brian Stone. So those two
12
candidates.
votes, I think, separated the two.
Is that what it was?
I think it was 12.
97 and 85?
Something like that, yeah.
And then the other two, I think, was 22 and 18-ish, like that.
Yep.
And so they will move on to the April 1st election. There were 4 precincts. 2 of them didn't have anybody show up. One precinct had 2 people, and the rest was the 200, whatever.
Yeah.
So
That's some early voting, though.
Did they?
15 total early votes.
Yeah.
Well, early vote or absentee mail.
Yeah.
combined.
Well,
I want to say this. I appreciate all 4 of them for running.
Absolutely. All 4 are great, nice people.
Very nice people.
Yep.
And I, so I think it's great. We had 4 people that wanted to throw their hat in the arena.
Yeah, Franklin is the second time he's ran. I just don't think a lot of people in Guthrie know him.
Right.
As well as the other 3. Robin, first
Great
time
person.
she ever ran.
Your guys' old neighbor.
Yes, neighbor. Really nice.
Did she babysit you?
No, I was in junior high by that time, so.
Okay.
we do what we want, Phil.
I don't know. You guys are rat tails. I know.
And then it was interesting because Maneka has been on several boards and downtown. Used to have a downtown business, and then Brian Stone grew up here, and has done well for himself. So 4 really good candidates, and I anticipated it would definitely come down to Maneka and Brian Stone moving on to the April election. So it's all about getting your people out to vote.
Yep.
So that's the most important thing. So we'll see. It comes down to those 2 with an April 1st election.
I think with a 12-vote spread, it's anybody's race.
Anybody's game. And the other part on these elections is if you can get the other 2 to endorse you, but with 40 votes between 2 people, I don't think that's going to make a difference there. So, so I would think Robin would endorse Maneka, but again, there's not very many votes to.
You think she would?
I would think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I don't know.
I got an interesting. Should people running for city council have to disclose their party affiliation?
Me, I've discussed no for me, and I almost would go a step further and do the same thing, for Logan County offices as well. I don't think my sheriff. I don't think that matters. A lot of these county employees don't see themselves as political candidates,
Right.
Which I really don't. It could turn into a political deal with certain situations come up. City, with municipalities, very rarely does a Republican Democrat thing come into play. It does, but I don't.
Is it not public anyway?
No. How you're registered isn't public, is it? I mean, I guess it is.
I think it is.
It
So
is.
you
but
could
it
call
is.
and ask how somebody.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you
Okay.
go up there and get the list of
Yeah.
voters, and
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's 100%. Yeah.
I never thought to do that.
Yeah.
Because I kind of side with you. I really don't. I think local politics, at least, I don't.
yeah.
I almost
And
see
they're really not
I
politicians.
almost see city councilmen more as volunteers on steroids.
$1 a year.
Yeah, I mean they're devoting a lot of time and not getting paid, and I think that's how it should be. But I think I see them more as volunteer public servants.
Yeah. I that's where I land on that. Not everyone's going to agree with that,
Yeah,
but
sure. I was told today at a coffee that
how many coffees you go to today?
2.
Okay.
That
Slow down.
slow
Weather.
down. Well, a lot of them were scared.
Well, the dangerous road
They stayed at
conditions.
home because it rained.
Well, don't you count about the cold temperatures too.
Well, it rained.
They just do what the government tells them to do.
That's right, just blindly. What do you call those people, Ronnie?
3 blind mice.
Just aimlessly follow each other?
Liberals?
No. What's the little nickname?
I forget.
You call them sheep.
Oh, that's right. Sheep.
sheep.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't heard that in a
That's
while.
right. They are sheep.
All these damn sheep. But anyway,
They just woke. That's the other one.
they just woke.
Woke.
Anyway, I was told that they would rather, this person said, if I was a candidate, I would refuse to go on the form because all they do is throw up softball questions. No real questions are asked. And I said, well, I watched it, kind of asked questions that were relevant to the role as a I just went blank. What's the role of a
City council.
City council, thank you. And they disagreed. That's fine. But I think, but this person who I love, truly love, is very political, wants politics to be brought into everything
Sure.
at the local level, at all levels.
I
So-
will say this to that person that you love that wants no questions. We're talking about the chamber forum, and I've
You can submit questions.
1,000%. We ask people to submit questions, submit. And how many do you think we got submitted?
3.
Yes, 3.
Was it 3?
It was either 1 for sure. It might have been 3.
That's a pretty good guess.
A pretty good guess.
Yeah.
3 total submissions. So if that person really was wanting to their question out there, they should have submitted that question.
I agree.
You're probably not Ward 1, though.
What's up with that person?
That's still okay. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I get it. There's people all over Facebook who are submitting stuff about voters who they can't vote for. They're not so.
Yeah,
I get it.
Doesn't necessarily just because you can't vote doesn't mean you can't have a part
No,
in it. You can
absolutely.
influence,
No,
yeah.
I'm not saying that, but yeah.
So the other part of those questions is those 4 people. They're not politicians, but I can tell you if another forum comes up or a podcast in the future, I think the questions would be a little bit more in depth now that there's 2 left.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, some of the questions we asked, the candidates really couldn't answer
Yeah,
those.
none of them really had answers. And another thing, none of them really stood out.
So is it, I guess throw hard questions out that they can't answer. That
Well, I think
if
it
it's
was-
someone's political narrative that you want Trump. You throw in
Yeah.
a Trump question to the city council.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, I couldn't agree with you more.
Yeah.
And I think for Skins, again, the way I see it, city council is a volunteer public servant role. They're there to just try to do the best job they can for our community.
yeah,
You hope that people are able to separate their own ideologies for what's right for the community as a whole. That's an unrealistic goal. But
from watching from a distance in a close group, you can
right. But I
Will that
just,
person want to join us on the forum?
Let me ask you. No. Let me ask you guys this question. Because Adam Ropp's going to become mayor,
In May.
so his seat will come open. Should whoever finishes second in this race automatically be
No.
appointed? See, I think they should.
No.
They receive more votes than anybody else.
No.
I think they should.
I've gone on the record before because this has happened a few times. A couple of people are elected and resigned. My first instinct is whoever loses should be the first option.
Yep.
Unless just
Something disqualifies them.
something disqualifies
Yeah.
or proves
Yeah.
that the other person is just way better.
Right.
Because there could be a strategy where I'm not going to run. I'm not going to run. I'll get buddy with 4 people and get me in.
I don't like that.
If that's happening, I don't like the idea of that happening. What makes the school board, Guthrie School Board, so well done, it's 7 completely different people that go on with their lives 7 different ways. I don't want council member and council member having lunch together discussing things. It's legal, nothing illegal about that. But I think what makes the school board work so is there's 7 different people that go different ways, and I don't think hey, if we can get him and him together, we can do this and this.
I think the process is clear with what needs to be done when somebody vacates a seat is that they get brought in and they get asked questions. Just because there's an election right now in April, and then when Adam has to give a seat in May, does it automatically mean that they should automatically get it?
We'll call them. All
I'm saying is you can't change the process just because an election happened a month ago.
Correct. I will say, let's say candidate C, the one who's not running, and then they put their application in to run. My first question: why didn't you run? If you want this seat so bad, why didn't you campaign? Why now?
Yeah.
No,
it just happened.
And they know that question is going to happen.
It would have to be one of the best answers and reasons and other that for me.
Just want the best person for the job, right?
Well, and the people that have the right to vote on it.
Just because somebody runs for a political office doesn't mean they're the best person for the job.
That's true.
And gets the second most votes from the people that have the right to vote to be represent them.
That doesn't mean they're still the best person for the job. In the eyes,
who gets to decide that?
The people or the council. The council members.
Yes votes.
The 4 people.
The councilmen get to decide that.
Let's say not the 120 people that voted for this other person.
I'm not saying the process is correct. I'm saying the people who get to make that decision are the councilmen.
I understand that. What I'm simply saying is I think the council should give it to the person that has the second most votes. That's all I'm saying, because the people that have the right to vote for him, they had 100 more, let's say 100 more votes than the person they're lifting up.
I wouldn't say guarantee.
that's another spot, though.
I wouldn't say guarantee, but it'd be just below.
I know that.
It would be just below guaranteed for me.
Oh.
I think they're both going to get in.
We'll see.
We'll see. Unless there's someone, hey, don't run. We'll get you in.
I will say this.
I don't know if that's happening.
I will say this. I called Adam Ropp before the election where nobody ran. He ran unopposed. And I asked him point blank, was this something he was planning to do? Try to handpick somebody to put in this seat? And he told me no. And I have no reason not to believe Adam. So we'll see.
T-Fred said, imagine working at the polling place from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and no one shows up.
We just get to watch a lot of TikTok.
I know.
Sounds awful.
I know one of them for sure who was there and no one showed up. Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Those are long.
And those are volunteer positions, aren't they?
No, they get paid.
Do they get paid?
Yeah, in fact, they just got a pay raise.
What do they get paid to do that?
I want to say it went.
They should be paid. I think they should be paid.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
There's 3 people. I want to say 150, and 200.
Yeah, for
or
the day.
somewhere. Yeah,
That's pretty damn affordable rates for a 12-hour day. And that's just when polls are open. That doesn't mean they get there earlier to set up, get stuff ready.
Yeah.
They got,
Yeah,
I appreciate that.
Here's
That's
an
really good.
article on Guthrie News page. They get
Imagine that.
so Senate Bill 290 increased election inspector pay from $110 to $225 and double the pay for election clerks and judges from $100 to $200. So $200, and $225.
$200 for a 12-hour day?
Yep. One's a Republican, one's a Democrat, and one overlooks. Make sure.
Yeah,
Oklahoma has good election.
I always try to guess who the Democrat is on whenever I go vote. They're both so sweet. You don't know who it is.
Yeah. Mine are very sweet. I can tell who mine are. So, Bernie reminds that the community is allowed to ask questions. And Maneka, good to see Maneka, had a watch party, did Maneka last night. At the forum, each of us said we would support any of the others that ran. Yep.
Yeah.
That question was not submitted, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah. Softball, right?
Yeah. It's people have those opinions.
Yeah, that's okay.
It is what it
Yeah,
is.
it's okay. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
But I mean, if Maneka won, I would want Stoney to be appointed. If Stoney won, I would want Maneka to be appointed. That's just me personally.
Yeah.
I mean, because they worked at it, they campaigned, They got votes.
Yard signs,
Both
they
of them
went
got
to-
votes. I mean, so that's how I would like to see it.
97 votes went one way, 85 votes went the other.
Right.
I mean,
Right. And then you got John Q. Public that got no votes, that 4 people are saying, no, we'll pick him
yeah.
or her.
With the interview behind closed doors, we don't get to
Yeah,
see.
we don't get to watch.
Or these 4 people had to go
Well, no,
to
wait
a
a
forum.
second. We ought to have to, the when they filled the other seat, it was public.
It was.
Well, why won't this be public?
It could. It could. I don't know if that's wise, but
I don't think it's wise. I didn't think the first time was wise.
me for what I do, I liked it.
Well, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think that's so unfair in a way. I mean, and you're also putting
yourself
in
the city
real jeopardy,
of
in my
asking a bad
opinion.
question.
That's right.
That could
Asking a
be-
bad question.
Yeah. But the public got to see that public
Yeah,
interview.
and I do like that. I do like that.
Yeah.
I learned a lot of things that night about some people.
Oh yeah. Steph says, "Good evening, fellas."
There's our buddy Steph Hartzell. I went down and got a little treatment today from Stephen at Strive Wellness.
That's very broad for you to say.
Well, yeah. I mean, I get everything there.
Get everything there.
Name a service. I'll tell you if I get it there. This will be fun.
Hair implant.
Well, I'm a little late for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So no.
He doesn't do that.
Enlargement.
He doesn't do that. But
Okay.
No.
You said just
Well, no, but it's services he provides. Yeah.
Okay. Estrogen.
Don't need estrogen.
Okay.
Body sculpting.
Oh, yeah, do that. Yeah.
You pay for that?
Well, yeah.
The sculpting.
Hook the machines up on me.
What about the vibration?
Oh,
Chair.
oh yeah. I call that the Tate Tickler 3000. Is what I named it. Yeah.
Brotox.
Oh, yeah, of course.
TRT.
What's that?
Testosterone.
Oh, yeah, I get tons of that. I'm trying to get to 4,000. Go ahead.
Oh, I don't think that would be legal to get you to 4,000.
Well, I'm still trying to get there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think ID.
Oh, yeah, do IVs,
IVs.
regularly. Yeah.
Okay. The multivitamin ones.
Well, yeah. Oh, why else would you got to get the platinum?
Okay. I think we went through all the services.
Okay, get them all then.
Weight loss.
Nope, not anymore.
Okay.
That you have?
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
B12 shots.
Yes. Got a shot today, as a matter of fact. Had a little injury at the weight room because it's a lifestyle, Chris. And tweaked a little calf muscle and got a little help. I call it Body by Pharmaceuticals.
Yeah, you got a lot flowing through you right now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Add a little pre-workout. God knows what's going to happen. My heart's basically going to explode someday.
Well, I mean,
I think a heart attack's going to get me.
a heart attack.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be cancer. I mean, it's in play, but I think it's going to be a heart attack. Or stroke. Could be a stroke.
If you have a heart, boy, that would be a lot of pain. I would think that'd be a lot.
Thought I was having one a couple years
Yeah, it's
ago.
just
Tummy ache?
What was it?
tummy
Bubble.
bubble,
Yeah.
gas bubble,
Gas bubble.
Just need to fart.
Well, that's what they said.
toot.
Yeah, a little tootie. I said, Tanya, you got to leave the room. I did. I do that in front of my wife.
Steph says, check out Phil's abs, almost 6-pack after him working out in the body sculpting, like doing 20,000 sit-ups in 30
I'll
minutes.
take your word for it, Steph.
Let me tell you, the first time you do it,
What?
it's a little shocking.
What's that?
The body sculpting.
Oh, body
on
sculpt.
the abs. It's a little shocking.
What, do they just spray paint it on or spray tan
They
it on?
put these electric things on you that go contracts your muscles.
Oh, we had that. It's STEM. We had that with athletic training in college.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Kind of like contractions for women during pregnancy.
Well, I'm sure much worse, but yeah.
Oh, it can't be no worse than a man getting a cold.
No, that's the worst thing in the world.
Check out Phil's abs. You know what? I'll pass on that stuff.
Take your word for it.
All you got to do is say it.
Does he feel them to see if they're there? Or?
Well, yeah, I mean, him and my dentist are the only two people that are allowed to do that. I get naked when I go to Steph's and my dentist because that's standard operating procedure.
Super
So
Bowl
he's been
party?
told.
No,
I mean,
stayed at the house.
right? You go Super Bowl party?
It wasn't a party. Went over to my buddy's house and watched it.
Oh, I think that's a party.
It definitely wasn't a party.
Was there food there?
There was a bucket of chicken wings. That was it.
Any beer?
No,
No beer.
no beer.
Good Christian party.
That's right.
Wine then?
No wine.
No wine. Okay.
Moonshine.
Oh, moonshine. There you go. Now we're talking.
What? Moonshine?
That's right.
No, it wasn't a party.
I cooked. Chubbo cooked. Phil Chubbo asked you for your picture of dinner, and you didn't send anything.
I saw it
I thought
late.
Phil was dead for a while.
Oh, but I saw it late.
Didn't get no reply for lots of stuff this weekend.
I saw. Well,
Were you sleeping during the Super
I was
Bowl?
occupied this weekend. I had a lot going on. But I saw it late because usually when I do that, I'll post a picture of a can of beans or something.
I can't be on the screen during this comment.
You can take it down.
That's my girl. I'll leave that up. That's my girl. That's my baby right there. She knows what's up. Thank you. So that's how your wife's supposed to think about you after 37 years of marriage.
37?
That's right.
How old are you? Already?
He's 40.
40.
You're a wee tight when I said I do. Mm-hmm. Been Valentine's. Baby, isn't every day Valentine's Day. No, I mean, it is. You guys think I'm just saying this. Every day is Valentine's Day at our house.
Every day.
Ask her. She'll tell you. You guys just don't give me enough.
Expressed in this program are those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of any entities they represent.
You just don't give me enough credit for being a good husband.
Should probably make you Citizen of the Year.
Husband of the year.
Who would? They don't have an award.
Well, we need to add some awards.
Check, Chris.
We'll be there till midnight.
So, it's a party. Put it up, Chris. Go ahead. That's my baby. That all uppercase. Definitely Valentine's Day. Exclamation point.
Great, Phil.
Huh?
That's great.
Well, don't be jealous.
Those what?
You know what?
So we lost a viewer. We've lost a lot of viewers over the
have we?
over the months. Yeah.
Oh no, we didn't lose a viewer. Yeah.
Yeah.
They expressed that to me. Yeah. So,
Am I a troublemaker?
it's his fault.
We lost one of our.
It's your fault.
I'm a troublemaker. I heard. The only guy on this panel who's never been arrested is a troublemaker.
What? The only what?
You say arrested or convicted?
Arrested.
Oh. Chris never been arrested.
I've never been arrested. No.
Stole a honey bun.
Well, he wasn't arrested.
He should have been.
Well, no, well, we agree with that, but he
I've
didn't.
never stolen anything.
I've never stolen anything.
Not a grape at the supermarket.
Nope. Ask my wife.
Oh no, I used to eat the hell out of them grapes when we go to the supermarket.
That actually is one of my things that bothers me. That bothers me.
Once I realized it was theft, I stopped.
Me too.
I never thought of it
with the
that way.
grapes.
Yeah.
I was the same way.
I never thought
How
of
the
that.
hell did you not know that was stealing?
We're kids.
Kids, 7, 8 years old.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
you're just okay. That's forgivable. I'm sorry.
You know, I mean, I'll do it now. Unless I see that I got clean.
Never stolen.
So Ronnie is Walter's camp. I just go with the flow,
You go with whoever.
I go with whoever.
Now, wait, hold on. Wait for it. Go ahead.
and you're the perfect
I'm
one.
middle ground.
That might have been the most silliest comment I ever heard.
Well, I'm pretty middle ground. I am on stuff we talk about here. I live in the middle.
Maybe on the show. Maybe on the show. Yeah. Yeah. Because it'd be very boring if we all agreed on everything.
That's exactly right. That's why I told him. I said, well,
some people take this stuff this
I
a
said,
little too serious.
You guys do realize we're playing a pretty big role on every time we do this show.
How many people you think out there truly? And I think about this every now and then. How many people? And there's not an exact answer because we don't know. But how many people you think are out there rooting against everything against you?
Against me?
Yeah, or yeah. For,
But if each one of us, why don't each one of us do it? So we know a number of people?
I can think of 5 or 6 right off the bat, just hoping.
Oh, I think I got more than 5 or 6.
No, I know I have more. I'm just saying there's 5 or 6 that just
That I know of?
correct
Let me give this real
Yeah.
quick thought. That wants you to fail at everything?
in everything. They want something bad to happen
Oh,
to you.
okay.
Yeah,
I got an answer for you.
they can't root for you.
If there's more than one person out there who wants me to fail and everything, you have no life because I'm literally nobody. I'm nobody on the spectrum.
No, there's
Maybe one person, and we all know who that probably is, but that's it.
but it's
I would be shocked if there was more than one person out there who really cares if I fail or succeed. 'Cause I stay out of a lot of stuff.
I got 5
5 right
that
off.
I'm real confident in.
Yeah. just
like 100% confident.
Yeah.
I know there's more,
Sure,
but I got
correct,
5
correct.
that I'm 100% confident in. Yeah, and you could probably name all 5,
Yeah.
which we can right now if you'd like.
No.
I'm in. Name the first one, Bill.
He's so nervous right now.
Name the first one. It's open mic. Huh? It's open mic. Name the first one.
Well, obviously Don Channel. Obviously.
Yeah. I can see
Obviously.
that. I saw that head to head.
That's an obvious one. Well, actually, I'm more than 5 because there's
I might
there's
have
4
2.
people in his family. So there's 4 immediate family.
I might have 2 just because out of spite because I'm involved with you.
I'm talking about something happens and they can't wait to get to Facebook to put something on there.
Oh, yeah.
Or call somebody up and text them.
Oh, 100% Don.
I'd be very shocked if there's more than one person for me.
Honestly, I can't think of one for Ronnie. I really can't. And I'm not just saying that. I can't.
I kind of stay out of everybody's business.
Yeah, I can't.
This is literally the most I talk all week long.
Yeah, it is.
And most of the time it's just because
It's bumbling. We're just having fun.
Just up here
Yeah.
just doing it just because
because
it's something to do.
Yeah.
Because Chris looks so uncomfortable right now. Well, I brought it up. I'm not naming names or anything.
Why not? I named one.
Well,
I showed you mine. You showed me yours.
No, I don't want
That
to.
worked when I was
I don't want
6.
to. I don't want to give them the
The what?
Satisfaction.
satisfaction.
Oh, they know that you know.
Yeah, they know that.
I mean, Dawn knows that
It's
I know.
fine.
The reason I know is he's been very direct about it. So I at least respect the fact that he doesn't act like anything else. He's at least straightforward about it.
I'm a funny guy.
Funny guy.
Yeah,
Funny guy over there.
Funny guy over there thinking
that was
it's
the
funny.
best thing. You go, I literally don't know you. that was the best response.
I literally don't know you. I've never said a word to
literally
you.
have never spoken to you before tonight.
The good thing about getting older is that stuff doesn't bother you.
No,
I mean
it
you
doesn't.
might think about it every now and then, but it doesn't.
Well, of the people that I know
just
immediately,
because I had a blogger come after me this week. So.
of the ones that I know that I could tell you off the air,
Yeah,
and you would
yeah.
go, yep. I literally don't care.
Yeah.
Now, there's probably some that feel that way that I don't know about that would hurt me. I mean, because there's always those people out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You think you have a better relationship.
Those would hurt. Yo,
those would hurt. Those would hurt. But the ones
And
that,
I don't know any of those that would hurt me,
but-
which is probably a good thing.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I actually discovered a new one on a board that I'm on that I know.
I'm sorry, one more time. I got to
There's a new one that I discovered recently that's on a board that I'm on that I absolutely know is now one of those people. And it's just very... I've probably said something I shouldn't have that offended them, probably about somebody they love or something.
I'm with you on that one, Tanya.
But what'd she say?
That's how Donald Trump feels every single day. Just living rent free in people's head.
Oh, rent-free.
It's the greatest thing of all time.
Well, you know who else lives rent-free in a lot of people's head? Brian Walters.
Brian Walters,
Rent-free.
right here,
Rent-free.
right here.
No, he doesn't live rent-free in my head. I don't think about him all the time. Oh, part of the show? Yeah, I can't sleep at night. But I do know people that he does live rent-free in.
I do too.
Just rent-free.
true friend Eric, thank you. What's his name and what's the address, Chris?
That's right. Exactly. Whose car are we taking?
What do you say?
Eric Little. It's on the screen. Phil.
Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah. I believe that with Eric.
Oh, 1,000,000%. Absolutely.
All you gotta ask is what car we're taking.
We're going to hurt people who can never talk about it. Yeah, whose car we taking?
Yep.
That's the best meme ever. I think everybody's got that friend. I really do.
Everybody's got a friend like Eric.
I think so. I mean, that person that's just so blindly loyal to you.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what you do, they're going to be your buddy. I had a buddy go to prison, and man, he's my friend. He was my friend the whole time he was in. He's my friend today when he got out. You know, now it wasn't like a violent crime or anything.
He called me the other day and said, "We got to go do something, and you can never tell anybody." I said, "Okay, when are we leaving?"
Yeah.
He goes, "Wrong answer." I said, "What was I supposed to say?" He goes, "You're supposed to say what car are we taking." I said, "Oh, okay, sorry. I was ready to go. Whichever."
I was in. That's funny. You're not even going to share one?
No.
Why not?
Serves no
Can we
purpose.
shut it off?
No.
I mean, I know who 2 of them are. Actually, I think if I thought about it, I'd probably know who.
You
more.
probably come up with more.
Yeah, I could probably come up with more. Yeah.
I don't have a clue because, again, like I said, I don't. This is the most I talk all week long. I don't interact with a whole lot outside of this. I keep to myself.
Yeah, but some people would just judge off of this show. Like Ryan
Oh, they do.
Walters.
100% they do. Yeah, oh yeah. Apparently so. with comments I heard this week about me.
Well, they weren't like aggressive comments.
Well,
they were,
they clearly don't know me.
clearly, but and I said that,
And I
said,
get it.
Well, I mean,
I get it. It's what they see. This is what they see.
there's people. I mean,
this is the reputation I built on the show.
because we tease
Which is
Chris.
fine.
Because we tease Chris, and I always say, well,
'Cause
Sundays,
his hair?
Because Sundays, Chris is.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
I guarantee there's people out there that think.
Oh yeah.
You're a lush on
They're
Sundays.
driving around on Sundays seeing if Chris is out drinking and driving,
Chris
so they call
drunk?
him in.
Is Chris drunk?
And I think, but of course, I am not anywhere near perfect. Jesus didn't die for
none of us
perfect
are,
people.
yeah.
But I think one of the things that I like about myself, it's okay to like stuff about yourself, right?
You're gonna want to put Tony's latest comment.
Is I've had people do me wrong, and I feel like I truly do forgive them. Now it's nothing major, but
You do forgive people.
who
Bible says you have to forgive.
yeah.
You
cannot
do.
be. You cannot be.
But I'm
forgiven
saying
if you don't
they
forgive.
can come after me, and then they say, hey, you know what? That was probably. I was like, you know what? I understand. No big deal. I get it.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, much easier
So
than I do.
it helps. It helps to have that. I don't know where it comes from, but it's nice to have.
I think I get there. I think I get there.
Right.
It just takes me longer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I get there most times.
Yeah, because like you were saying, like, why are you doing that? It's
Yeah.
like, well,
Right.
They probably
Right.
weren't thinking.
Bad day.
Bad day.
Yeah.
It's not true.
Got caught up in it.
All
yeah.
that. The haters of Chris don't like the fact that the report's the unbiased truth. I take a lot of pride in that.
Well,
Todd.
listen, I think you and I are as close as you can be, being acquaintances,
Right.
right? And we've had this conversation. I said, if I ever did something that warranted being reported, you would report it, and I would expect you to report it.
Well,
I mean, seriously.
no, there's been times that it was not.
Well, you've had to report stuff on family.
Yeah.
I mean, that's So
Small crack pipe and the babies
That's all it was.
in the baby's
talking
diaper
about me,
bag.
No.
because I'm over that now.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. That was years ago.
Work through it. 3.5
years ago.
If I was going to be arrested,
That is
what
true
would it be
because
for?
truth is embarrassing. Yeah.
Yeah, the truth is embarrassing. I mean, nobody,
Like, and sometimes when you mess up in the public, and
Right.
that's when you try to be perfect and you mess up, it hurts you more than it hurts the person that's coming after you.
Well, you got to go
attacking
back to what my dad said one time that you must think you're real important because you think all these people are worried about what you're doing.
you. Yes, that's the other part of it.
And
Case in point, my answer.
the reality is that
Not even 1%.
no. And if they do think about it, they think about it for a second and then they move on to something else because they got their own shit they're dealing with.
Yeah.
I mean, it's, but it is an age thing. It is. I mean, the older you get, the less that kind of stuff eats at you.
Yeah.
I mean,
There's moments, there's
Sure,
moments that
sure.
are days that you go,
well, it depends on what the topic is.
Yep.
I mean,
well, especially when you think you did everything the right way that you feel like you did, and you wouldn't change anything. Maybe you would do this or that, and you're beating yourself up, and people.
well, but
attack
also
you.
the truth is this: sometimes we just do dumb stuff.
well,
Sometimes you just screw up.
someone said in a blog, part of the blog said, "What tax is Chris Evans not like?"
Yeah,
And
I
so
saw that.
I was like, I think that's a compliment because every tax I get behind usually passes.
Yeah.
But I don't like all taxes.
No, you don't.
I don't like all taxes.
No, you don't. I had somebody bring up the hotel motel tax that's in that industry. He's a friend.
And when you take on the committee chair of those type
Yeah.
deals, you're gonna
Yeah.
get those.
And he's a friend.
Sure.
Of both of ours.
Absolutely.
I mean, good guy.
And I understand his viewpoint.
I always understood his viewpoint, but I asked the question, well, have your revenues went down? Like your revenues went down? Well, no. Well, then it didn't hurt you.
Yeah.
I mean,
Nobody's looking at the visitor tax before they
No.
go eat a dinner.
no.
Before they come into town. It's silly.
We just booked hotels for a business trip out of state.
Oh, what was the tax rate?
Right.
Hotel rate.
We didn't spend one. I said, I want to stay at a Hilton or a Marriott. And that was
Yeah.
those were my
Yeah.
two options. That's all I said.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't,
Yeah.
I mean,
What's your tax rate over there?
I go price range, put it in here. Oh, we've stayed in one like this before. That sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, my wife's spitting facts tonight.
Brittany T, I feel like I made it since I got mentioned. Yeah. Tanya, nothing is so bad that you can't recover from it if you face it. Learn from it, make amends, and do not repeat it.
And that, my friends, is why we've been married for 37 years. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm married to that woman that understands that.
Yeah.
Yeah. True story.
And it's also a reminder, when people come after you, that if 4 people come after you, don't like you, despise you, there's 400 who really like what you
Yeah.
do. And that goes a long way.
Yeah, it does. And I think also, the truth is that if people aren't coming after you, a lot of times it's because you're not doing anything. I mean, you're not, and I don't mean literally, because everybody does a lot of things. Like you do a lot of, you talk about,
yeah,
brother, we're joking about, you coach kids, you're active in your church, you're running a business, you're working for the school. I mean, you do this show with us you do a lot of things, right? But so there's people that are involved in things, but more public things is what I'm talking about. If you're like Chris is a public figure, well, that puts a bullseye on you.
Yeah.
I mean, people are going to take shots. I mean, that's part of it.
Guys, get your opinions on this. Eric Little says, just give everyone a hug like he does. Thoughts? What?
Well, I know. I only thing Eric said that.
Yeah.
First thing I think about when I hear somebody say "give a hug," I think of Sean Silvas.
Oh yeah.
Give him a hug.
Yeah, give him a hug.
Give him a hug. Remember that?
I don't think you don't.
Were you there that night?
I don't remember. I have bad memory. I don't remember what happened yesterday.
Sean was describing if somebody does something I like, he says, "Well, I always just go up and give him a hug."
Right there. He said,
Right there. It's okay, buddy. Just go to
"No,
sleep.
it's gonna be okay. Don't fight it.
Don't just go to sleep.
I do remember that. Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah.
Close your eyes.
It's gonna be over in a minute.
You'll wake
You'll be
up.
fine.
You'll eventually wake up.
Just give him a hug.
Just give him a hug.
I have a feeling that's what Eric's referring to.
No, try to give him a hug next time you see him. You'll
He hates hugs.
He hates.
Yeah, he hates hugs. I know. Matter of fact, Eric's never given me a hug.
I never tried. I think you
I'm
embraced
gonna-
me.
Yeah.
No?
It'd be awkward.
We hugged.
I'm hugging him next time I see him.
Yeah, but you do it
Going
for
in.
different reasons.
Well, sexual. Is that what we're talking about?
Brittany, you had to remind me that often, Chris. Yes, people pleaser. Not going to please everybody. That sucks. But
Dalen works for Eric.
Eric doesn't hug
Eric
anyone.
doesn't hug anyone. Pretty sure he hasn't hugged his beautiful wife in, ever.
Well, he hugs his employees. I mean,
Does he?
no.
That's right. We say all that about Eric. Dave Evans is not a hugger. Dave hates hugging. It freaks him out. One of the most giving guys I know. Eric Little, absolutely one of the most giving guys I know. Some people just aren't huggers, right?
Well, Sean Couch sure is.
Sean Couch.
Oh yeah, he's a hugger,
Who's Sean Couch?
buddy of ours.
Oh, well, that's it.
Buddy of ours.
Mine, Eric's. Yeah.
Oh, Eric's.
We don't.
Went to his house today.
You can't.
He's a hugger.
You can't tell us who Sean is. Sounds like a nice guy.
Sean's a great guy. Sean came over for the crawfish and he was hugging people that he just met. He's like, "How you doing? I'm Sean Couch," and he goes in
Is
for a
that kind of
big
big guy? Remember, I went to Eric's house.
Facebooks?
I don't know if he's on.
I went to
Facebook or
Eric's house, the little swim thing. I can't remember what the occasion was for.
the Cajun guy.
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
He's a hugger.
Oh, yeah.
He hugged you, didn't he?
I can't remember, but his personality.
I'm almost positive he
I
hugged
remember
you.
his person. I don't know if he walked in.
He's a hugger.
But I remember his personality.
yeah.
Yeah,
Great dude.
Great dude. Yes.
So funny. So
Yes.
good.
Oh, there he is.
Sarah.
Is that him?
Sarah says Eric hugs.
What?
Eric does hug.
I didn't think he liked hugs. Well, I feel like I need to know Sean Couch. Sounds like a great
Tanya,
guy.
it's okay, Eric. Hugs are not a requirement for friendship. You're a loyal and generous friend to many.
Oh boy, well, jeez, I got to get home. Let's wrap this up.
It is 9 o'clock. I didn't
Let's go.
I didn't think we were going to get there.
Let's go.
I looked down earlier. It was 8:10 p.m. I'm like, what are we?
This is a hug, right? That's basically hugging.
No,
Who's that in the middle?
It's Couch. Sean.
he's always in
Couch.
the middle.
Are you guys what do you call that? A triple? Are the three of you?
Threesome, Phil.
We're at a lake and we're swimming.
We don't have any clothes on.
I can't see.
We
He
don't see our pants are on.
Well, that's right.
doesn't have a hat on. It's a party.
That's a party.
No, he's a fish. He swims like a fish. He loves swimming.
Does he have web feet?
He just swims. It don't matter. He loves to swim. That's his favorite thing. Couch loves swimming.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Eric.
Oh, no.
Couch
Eric likes to float like me.
I want to meet him because he looks like a good dude.
He's a great dude.
Can you make this happen for Chris and I?
Nope.
Why not?
I would never do that. I would never do that to Couch.
What's wrong with Chris and I?
Oh, add another.
Chris is
add
in.
another to the list.
You're in, Chris.
That's right.
Oh, thanks.
Why I'm out?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're out. Yeah, Chris.
Why am I out?
You're too much, Phil.
I'm too much now. Okay.
Steph says Thurple, 3 people as a couple.
Thruple, yeah.
Thruple?
Three people as a couple, yeah. 3 amigos. Oh, so now they're calling themselves the 3 amigos.
That's
I
what
haven't
Sarah
heard
says.
that, but that's okay.
Oh, cousin Nate.
Oh, everybody knows what I was talking about. Well, I'll show you.
His
when we
beautiful
get off
wife
the show.
works at John Vance, so that's all we.
Kel
dude.
Evans is at the Thunder game tonight. Got great seats.
Ooh.
Thunder down 4 with 10.5 to play.
Who they playing? Bulls.
Who cares?
Can't lose that
people
game.
No, I know.
Can't lose that game.
No, you sure can't.
Well, you can.
Good.
It can
It's
happen.
not going to be good.
Is this the last one for the All-Star break?
Pretty close. I think there might be one more.
Tanya and I are get to see some of our kids this weekend.
Right?
And usually I get a text from you when I'm there asking me how the food is.
Oh, yes.
That's usually a
Yes.
standard
Yep.
question.
Yep. Yep.
Mocking me.
No, curious.
You're mocking me.
No, I'm curious.
Okay.
It's something I've never heard of. Sounds very fancy, inexpensive.
Most things are
Trump's going to take care of that, though.
in a year.
Any minimum,
Yeah.
yeah. We get to hear the previous administration for a few more months. Eric says, I will take you, Phil, to meet Couch.
Thank you, Eric. I appreciate that. Well, how far do we got to go?
I think he
Center
lives-
Road, right to you. He lives right by you.
Well, hell.
Wow.
What are you doing tonight?
We already went there today.
You already have one neighbor that's in the pen.
Oh, boy. Yeah, you're being interviewed about that.
Next Friday.
Yeah.
Next Friday.
You going to tell them the truth?
Whole truth?
Nothing but the truth. Yeah.
All right, then. Oh, it's 9:03? We're in overtime.
Oh, I'm sorry. They're playing the Heat.
Oh, the Heat.
The Heat.
Okay.
Sorry. Thank you.
Didn't their best player get traded, the Heat?
Jimmy Butler?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that hero kid still play for them?
I thought it was Chris Bosh.
I'm not sure. Boy, YouTube TV. They go up in price.
Did it go up again?
Well, not again. They just went up a couple weeks ago. Super Bowl YouTube TV pregame show, YouTube TV postgame show. They don't need to advertise. That's wasting money. But anyway, YouTube TV will lose all Paramount channels February 13th, which may affect your library recordings and add-on service with an $8 credit offer for subscribers.
They're losing Paramount?
Paramount channels.
I don't even watch it, so.
Well, that's like Yellowstone and all those shows that were on.
Let's see here. What are the Paramount channels? BET.
Dang it.
Sorry, Phil.
What's gone?
BET.
Okay, I'm changing.
CBS Sports Network.
Yeah, I don't care
Comedy
about that.
Central.
That bothers me.
MTV.
I don't care about
Nickelodeon. And Paramount Network.
Losing Nickelodeon?
Paramount Network is a big hit.
Price is going to go up then.
Well, I think I just got the email, which may affect your library recordings and add-on services with an $8 credit offer for subscribers if the agreement is restored. Oh, if it comes back.
It'll come back. Too much money involved. They'll figure it out.
I don't know. So, all right. We need to get on out of here. Steph lets us know 96-93, Thunder up by 3 against the Heat. Still plenty of time, I think, Thunder come back and win that one. So
All right, everybody.
best record in the NBA.
I thought you said Thunder up by 3.
Oh,
Yeah.
they are.
Yeah.
I just caught up with 9 minutes to play.
Yeah. All right.
What were you saying? You were going to say something?
I love you guys.
Thanks for tuning in to the Open Mic Podcast. Join us each week from inside the Second Banana Media Studios located in beautiful downtown Guthrie. Catch our shows on Facebook and YouTube and also on Apple, Google, Spotify, or wherever you get your favorite podcasts. Until next time, so long from Guthrie, America.